Ooh, I like that.
Happy Sunday, everybody. We got spies in the chat. What up, Harls? Shout out the Pest. Number one. First commenter every time, Pest. Advent in the house. Only mistakes. Cooking up some eggs. What up, Skeleton Key? Head Bug. And of course, Carla out here putting some work in early. Thank you, Carla. Shadow caught a jellyfish. I think you're supposed to pee on those.
Yep.
So good luck. Enjoy your new pet.
Carlo's the best.
Appreciate ya. Now, this is not a members only stream, right?
Nope. This is not a members only. This is a shout out, baby. 60. Woo. This was my favorite one. Follow the Clout route before it's too late.
And I thought that was in reference to TikTok being forced to shut down.
Maybe
at some point. But no, Danny, you think it's because you got yourself into some hot water on the old TikTok, eh?
See, I thought Carla was making fun of me because I constantly am getting my shit shut down on TikTok. But I think you're right. I think she actually meant like, well, TikTok's about to be banned in the United States. So,
so get those Danny talks in while you still can.
Or not. I mean, you don't have to. It's fine. They're all on YouTube, folks. YouTube appreciates us, okay? TikTok, not so much. Guess I don't do as well with the younger demo, huh?
You're not woke enough. You're not sensitive enough to everybody's feelings.
I'm not woke enough?
Not enough. Not apparently. That's what I'm saying, man. You see how high the bar is? It's ridiculous.
What do these people want? Me to fucking stand in the middle of the street and stop cars from going?
I don't know, man. For one, I'm getting sick of it. I have been dealing with this a little bit offline, Danny. People have been harassing me. They've been giving me some shit about, not really being the guy that I used to be. You know, they say that I'm pulling some Keemstar shit. I'm trying to manufacture drama for this channel. They're saying, Kev, you used to be somebody who was incredibly scared of being canceled. And now it's almost like you do stuff on purpose to get yourself canceled. And to that, I just have to say, that is absolutely ridiculous.
I don't know what show they're watching, Kevin. What are they talking about? Us controversial?
Yeah, what? Since when, dude? Just a couple of eggs telling jokes.
I don't even say the N-word.
Well, that's good. It's an exceptionally low bar, but I'm glad we've cleared it.
I know we have an opener here, but I was just thinking about it. Okay, you sparked the thought in my head. But I got bored the other day. I was waiting. I left work slightly before my wife. So as I was waiting for her to get here and we were going to decide what we're going to have for lunch, we drove separately. I popped on a movie and I was browsing my Xbox downloaded movies or whatever, because I buy a bunch of movies on Xbox, so my library is fucking ridiculous. Scrolling, Clerks 2 came across, and I was like, ooh, man, I haven't seen Clerks 2 in forever. I think we were just talking about it the other day. I think you might have been talking to me about it, actually, Kevin. You and one of my other buddies, we might have been talking about some Kevin Smith, some Clerks stuff.
Yeah, we did. So, we talked about that at a cookout not too long ago. We were outside, literally in the grass, you guys.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
But
got you again there, you bastards.
I popped on Clerks 2 because I was trying to, I wasn't really trying to see if it held up. It's just been a while since I've heard some of it and heard some of the jokes. And there's first off, the movie is just constant one-liners over and over again. I've never noticed this before, but he's just doing joke after joke after every line is some kind of childish joke. I love it. Don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite movies. Probably in my top 5.
Oh no, I was over here sweating it sounds a lot like something I do. Our show. Uh-oh.
No, I love it. I love it. I love it. But no, there's the bit with you remember the bit with the Lord of the Rings? And he's like talking about how I thought once Randall's like, I thought once he got to the top of the volcano that Sam was just gonna get down on his knees and pull Frodo's pants down and just start sucking him off. And the guy's like, he's like, oh, don't say that. Don't you dare say that about the Lord of the Rings. And Randall like says a couple more things. And this other guy says, they're not gay, you F slur. Straight up. Just drops a British meatball right there. And I was like, damn, when was this? I was kind of thinking like, how old was I when this came out? I thought I was fucking an adult. I didn't think that this flew at any recent memory, but anyways, straight up just British meatballs. Okay. Yeah, the extended version.
I did not see that version. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about on Dweeb next Monday. Jeez.
He says, like, I thought he was gonna pull Frodo's pants down and start sucking him off, and then the guy gets all pissed, and then he says, and then Frodo just straight up bricks in his mouth. And the guy throws up off screen or whatever. But there was that one, and then obviously there's the porch monkey bit.
Mm.
And except in that one, okay, that's not even the offensive word. It's fucking straight up N-word from two different people. Because Randall says the N-word straight up, just like says it. Hard R. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't remember this. And I'm not trying to cancel Kevin Smith, by the way. I love Kevin Smith. I was just shook.
Dude, so am I. I haven't seen this movie. I haven't seen the sequel.
Randall
Holy
straight up
shit,
says
dude,
N-word straight up. Okay, just drops a hard R. And then the guy that Elias, like the one that has the girlfriend with the pillow pants vagina troll or whatever. Elias, the GoBots guy, he's like Transformers obsessed and Lord of the Rings obsessed. He's like a little kid. He like I forget what the line was, but he dropped straight up N-word right after Randall. Like hard R. I was like, holy fuck, dude. They were based or whatever. Like, holy shit. Some people should go. I mean, I feel like Kevin Smith could get a second resurgence if some of the like red pillars went back and watched Clerks 2 again now. They'd be like sharing clips of that thing. Like, listen to what this guy had to say.
He should just re-release it. Just do another limited theater. That's what it's gonna do. Furiosa flopped in the box office, but we just need to bring Clerks 2 back, and people will flock.
I love it. But anyways, let's get to the actual opener, okay? Hard R Tate style, that's for sure. Have you seen Andrew Tate's fucking Twitter today? Holy shit. I guess he's got the pass or whatever. Hard R's Park.
That's a great joke, dude.
Stop, dude. We're gonna have to change some things in chat, okay, here, folks. Okay, I can't have Harls coming in every episode and out joking us, every time. Like, you got to start writing for us or something, Harls, because coming in the chat with the left and right. Hard Arls Barkley, get out of here.
Oh my god, that's good.
Oh, but anyways, yeah, we had an actual opener. There you go. Shadow's already teasing some of the show, some of the stories later in the show. Some Mike Tyson, Jake Paul updates, some Anissa Joma updates, you know, some Alex Jones updates. He's been captured, and even more. But yes, we do have an opener. I want to show you something that Headbug sent my way this week. Okay. Thank you, Headbug, for the clip. I thought she must have known, you know, with all of the McDonald's bits that we do, this would be a welcome clip for the show.
So it's either a poop and butt thing or an ad for McDonald's.
Ding, 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 ding.
Let's go.
It says, I don't want tangy. XQC raged on his stream after McDonald's order had the wrong sauces. Can you relate, Kevin?
No, I cannot, because I go and pick my food up from the drive-through. So if they give me the wrong sauce, I can
You're
just
going
ask them
back
for the
through.
right one. No, I'm not leaving. No,
Oh, you're one of those guys. You sit at the window and you're like, I'm not moving until I make sure everything's in my bag.
Yeah, I mean, it takes maybe 10 seconds. I'm also not bringing a caravan of people with me through the drive-through, so it's not like everybody check for your shit. It's my 3 items. So, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and sit there and make sure, because I've worked these jobs before, and I understand that it's not always a lot of fun, if ever, and I don't expect the folks working there to always be paying attention to my shit, but I would really like it to be done right. So I'm just going to sit there and get the right sauce. I also cannot fathom why somebody this rich would DoorDash fucking McDonald's. You could have everything. You could have any food. You could have real food. Why would you do that? I can't. I can't relate to this guy at all. He's practically an alien to me.
I
and I mean that in the
started,
sci-fi way, okay, not in like a geopolitical racist way. I mean, I think he came here from another planet. Is that more or less offensive, Danny?
that is there alienist? Can you do that?
Can I? Yeah. Am I anti-alien? I didn't
You're
necessarily say that. I
xenophobic.
just said he was an alien. Men
Yeah.
in Black was my 3rd favorite movie growing up, so I love aliens.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we should probably move on. Sorry, I'm digging a hole here.
I was behind fucking Dead on Dave's girlfriend in fucking Wendy's drive-through one time, and I decided never again. I only exclusively order fast food through DoorDash, because there ain't no way that I'm getting in line behind some lady that's ordering 30 chilies for her fucking refrigerator.
See, Ivan's got the right idea. He just keeps them stocked. You know, if they give you a little extra, you keep them there, and then boom.
I know people
covered.
like that. I know people like that, but they tend to never clean. They tend to never clean out the old sauce drawer. Okay, so I'm giving you this reminder, Advent. Okay, check your sauces, bro. When's the last time you threw some of those out, dude? Do you really want to dip into that hot mustard from McDonald's that's from a year ago? Because guess what? That has egg yolks in it, bro. Egg yolks. Do you want to eat that after it's been sitting around for a long time? I don't know. It's probably still good. Would I trust it? It's McDonald's. No. Okay. Plus, all the sauces that you have in your sauce drawer are probably tangy barbecues. Okay. Because nobody wants that shit, including XQC.
Yeah, I don't want tangy. I don't even like the word tangy. I find it just, it makes me uncomfortable saying it. I feel like I can't
Tangy.
pronounce it right. Tangy.
All right, let's watch this.
Ugh.
I want a honey packet and a sweet and sour, not too tangy. I don't want tangy. Holy shit, man! Every fucking time I order, I know for a fact if I get honey, they're gonna give me a honey mustard, right? So what I do, I order 1 honey packet, whichever happens, and I order 1 sweet and sour. And more than half the time, they say, fuck all of this. Here's too tangy. I don't like tangy, man.
It's just barbecue sauce, isn't it?
It is.
It's like,
It is.
The flavor. It's not tangy sauce. He's angry about the tang. He's angry about
my
the
God.
tangy.
Were you listening to him though? Like his fucking his ordering, like what he decides to do so that he can get his fucking honey mustard. He's like, if I order honey mustard, they won't give it to me. So I order honey packets because they also won't give me that. But sometimes they'll give me honey mustard if I order a honey pack. And then he's like, also sweet and sour sauce most of the time. They'll give me, honey mustard, what I really want. And then he says, but really most of the time, they just give me tangy.
It's wild, dude. Yeah, I agree with Harles. They're just going to double down now. I can't even say he has to make his own honey mustard. I mean, it's honey mustard, Michael. What could it cost? $10?
He's like, if I order a honey packet and sweet and sour Maybe I'll get what I want.
This is wild. He comes
How's-
home with all the sauce packets. These are my awards, mother, from Army. I got one more Arrested
Ah.
Development joke I got to get in later.
I imagine he's XQC's probably a lot like Advent and Chat though, because this motherfucker he doesn't discard the trash even. It's sitting beside his desk. So his sauce drawer is actually like a fucking 30 feet radius around his desk is just empty bags that still have a couple sauces nobody used.
Just barbecue sauces strewn about. You wouldn't like me when I'm tangy.
Oh, stop. Stop it. Stop. No. No tangy. All right. Well, there's your McDonald's ad for the top of the show. They're still not paying me, you fucking bitches. Give me money.
I didn't want tangy. I said it 4 times.
Oh, how many times are we gonna have to shout McDonald's out before they start fucking giving me some cash, dude? Okay. At least I could have like, you know, what if they gave us like free Happy Meals for life or something? That would honestly make me happy.
Yeah.
I could show everybody my toy every episode. Like, hey, this is what I got for my Happy Meal this time. A fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card or whatever the fuck.
Whatever the hell it's gonna be. Yeah.
A Hot Wheels car. No. McDonald's will never pay me. What am I fucking kidding? But you know who might pay us? The gays, Kevin. They might pay us.
I was so ready to throw a fist pump. I was like, wait, yeah, I'm ready for. We got an ad partner. What's going on?
Yeah, we're partnering with the gays this month. It's gay month.
Hell yeah, brother.
We're shouting them out.
Us and every other corporation, right?
Right? Fucking June 1st hit and I changed that fucking Discord logo like this, bro.
Boom.
I had that thing locked and loaded. It still says season 3 from last year on it. But you know, I can't be bothered. Come on.
We're supporting. That's enough, isn't it?
Right.
New art made.
Yeah.
That would require effort.
Appreciate what you got.
It's much easier just to grandstand, just to do a moral grandstanding of, hey, look, guys, see?
If Trump gets elected this year, it's going to go back to Pride Minute instead of Pride Month. So you better just fucking enjoy what you got while it is.
Yeah, that's true for a lot of things, I think.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You guys ever heard of the Enclave? Yeah.
So it's Pride Month and we're celebrating with Kevin's favorite streamer. Okay. No empty microphones on this stream. Okay. We are out and about. It is in real life streaming. Okay. With Hassan Piker. Okay. Let's celebrate some Pride Month with Hassan Piker. How about it, Kevin?
Oh, I can't wait. This is my favorite thing of all time already. Oh, he's a Jesus guy now, too.
Well, here's the thing that I was thinking. Okay, we've talked about. I know you've got your whole like Hassan is an absolute grifter, Alex Jones from on the left thing going. Okay,
yeah, I have my whole the truth. Yeah, yep, go ahead.
I get it. Okay, I get your angle. But
yeah, it's my gimmick.
I think we found the 1 month maybe where Hassan isn't grifting. It's actually a genuine feeling. Okay. No, I don't think you can call out grift on this one, Kev. But maybe you can. Maybe we should just watch and see.
I smell a grift already. I thought this. I didn't realize he was a Christian, I guess. But
me with this one, that's for sure.
As a kid raised in Indiana, I can tell you every thrift store in the state has multiple versions of that Lord's Gym t-shirt. They have it's long sleeve, regular old tee, beefy tee. As you can see here, the sleeveless.
Oh, I thought that was.
I even think they have like the cutoff versions because a lot of us hillbillies like to cut the sleeves off our shirts at this weird, odd, like wide angle. So it kind of hides the beer belly while showing off our Bert Kreischer-esque shoulders.
Yeah, my nipples kind of stick out both sides.
Yeah, exactly. Bing, little peek of the nip. It's like, oh, hey, what you doing here? Hope it doesn't get too cold. Yeah. So.
All right.
Wow, looks like Hassan's trying to win over my home state, and I'm going to press X to doubt.
I thought you were going to say homos. I thought you were going to say Hassan's trying to win over the homos.
No, I would no.
He would never
I would
say
have
anything
been good
like
for that old canceled thing. Yeah, no, but I would never do that.
All right, let's listen to him. Okay, let's listen to this. Hassan Piker, folks.
Hassan, are you gay?
No.
You're not gay at all?
No.
Okay, what's the gayest thing you've ever done in your life?
Live in West Hollywood for 10 years.
Can you please honestly rate my Pride outfit out of 10? I will do a little spin for you.
Did they have that music queued up, or is that in the edit?
I put a lot of effort.
That's in the edit.
I'm going to give it a 7.
That's very generous.
It's because your physique is carrying it right now.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like you could have gone way bolder, way wilder with it.
Hassan, kiss or
Could have
slap?
went gayer with it.
Who?
For me. Or I can kiss or slap you.
Oh, slap.
You'll slap me.
Yeah,
But like,
on the butt.
be a good guy. Like, do a good job, okay? Ready?
What is that? Yeah, somebody likes to slap more than the. Oh, it's. Oh, okay. All right.
That was good. Thank you, sir.
I
Happy
love that
Pride.
he did that in a Lord's Gym shirt. That's my favorite part. I mean,
And they shook hands afterwards and everything. It was gentlemanly. But you get what I mean? I mean, he was he was a little too comfortable with that, you know, that winding up and that pitch. You know what I mean? Has he been here before is what I want to know. His best friend is that other Twitch streamer that's like the gayest Twitch streamer that there is, Austin Show. He has
maybe.
a podcast where he has men do the podcast in the bathtub with him.
all right. Yeah.
I mean, good angle, right? Different.
Certainly. Yeah, I had never thought of that one before.
Maybe I should fill up the old bathtub and we should get a stream going sometime, Kevin.
Oh, there you go.
You're over here in a couple days.
We can just get a kiddie pool or something.
No, just in the
Like that.
bathtub.
In the acoustics are going to be awful.
Yeah.
It'd be a tight squeeze, but you
I'm
know me,
gonna have to
I'm real. I get real upset when the audio fidelity is not up to par.
I'm gonna have to get foam for the entire thing. Okay.
Oh
Don't
yeah, it's got to
worry.
be a bubble bath. Yeah, what are we talking about? Oh, are you talking
Different
about the
foam.
wall stuff? Yeah, so was I. I was talking about the wall stuff. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
I love a
bathtub
good
stream
Starbucks at
when?
6:40 p.m. By the way,
Yeah,
not sponsored, but you know.
You know,
is
I
good.
hear that the coffee in the evening is a trip. Good thing. People like it.
If you got mushrooms in it, probably.
Yeah, I don't do much coffee afternoon, but I'm old. Let's see. Well, maybe old people drink more coffee, so maybe that's a sign that I'm young, actually. I'm going to take it as a sign that I'm young. Anyways, Pride Month. It's still Pride here, folks. Okay, we're still celebrating. It's not just a minute. This is like 10 Pride minute for like 10, okay? And we've got another one here. Another one to celebrate with us. Buckle up, buckaroos. Caitlin posts rolling into Pride Month like.
Oh, why are people still letting her drive?
What?
Why is she allowed to drive? How many more people have to die?
Move us real quick. Move us so you can see her post. Like, go us to the left. Rolling into the month, like, ... So she's she's driving in a car after she killed somebody. Didn't she? What's the actual story? Did Caitlyn Jenner run someone over? Okay, I looked this up.
Did they survive? I know I know Ferris Bueller killed someone in his car, but I can't remember if Caitlyn's victim perished or not.
Fatal car crash.
Oh, I know what that word means, though. Not looking good.
Fatal car crash. So yes, she's all the articles about how she's resentful that people were comparing what she did to OJ Simpson. That's all the articles. But yeah, she fucking straight up ran somebody over. And maybe we won't. I'm pretty sure she fucking ended them, but we won't go that far. We'll just say she ran somebody over, period. And now she's celebrating Pride Month by rolling into it in her car. Like, what is she saying? I'm about to run all you motherfuckers over for Donald Trump, bitches. Line up. Buckle up, buckaroos. I'm in MAGA red, too.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
She says it herself. She says, I'm in MAGA red, too.
Wow.
Those are her words, not mine.
What a world-class athlete and grifter.
Oh, she's hitting all the points though, right? Yeah, like we're talking about world class. She's like, okay, we got to hit the gays. I'm already trans, so that's built in. And then make sure I throw in the MAGA red while I'm at it.
Yeah. Just get as many in here as we can. I mean, hey, it's got to be great for the engagement. I'm sure that Twitter check's going to be nice this week.
Um,
Ooh,
I got
don't
another
let her
good one.
drive. That's
Another
public safety. Goddamn.
although all that
What's
is
the next subject?
one more for you, Shadow. I think you'll like this one the best. Okay. Opera GX is celebrating Pride. Okay. At the end of our Pride Minute, I just wanted to show you this.
Oh,
A nice profile picture. Okay. You like that,
hey.
Shadow? You into that, bro? You like the profile pic? Maybe I'll change me and Kevin's to like.
Oh no, you don't get as good of a view that way. Trying to zoom in a little bit.
I don't have any pictures of us like that, Kevin.
Well, they're going to be AI generated when you get them, I'd say.
Oh, dear Lord. So there you go. There's your Pride 10 minutes. Okay. Happy Pride, folks. So I know you did something the other day, and I'm going to let you stand on your soapbox for a second. You know, Kevin's movie minute, but V-Dub sent me this. Okay. I thought I would show it. Quaden Bayless, the kid who was bullied in that viral video a few years ago, is in Furiosa. I think we actually watched this on the show. And that kid was in Furiosa. Thank you, Carla, for the 5 gifted. Kevin, how was Furiosa? Did you like it? Did you go see it?
Thank you from Carla, or for Carla. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, I watched Furiosa. I dug it, man. It wasn't perfect by any means. I thought the pacing towards the end, it kind of slowed down a little bit, but generally speaking, I thought they managed the timeline really well, and you get a lot more a lot more background information on some characters, some recurring characters, and I don't want to spoil much of it, but I am kind of shocked that it flopped so hard at the box office.
What's up with
Because
that?
it's one of that and maybe what is this, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? There are so many now, it's hard for me to keep track, because that's another franchise I've been long invested in, so I'll probably catch that at some point. But I thought Furiosa was
Garfield?
good. I'm very sad that George Miller has 2 scripts in the tank, like ready to go, but if this thing doesn't make any money, they're not going to see the light of day probably until after he's gone. He's already a pretty old guy. I don't know. It's, if you guys don't know, the whole backstory behind getting to Mad Max Fury Road is wild. That movie was supposed to star an old Mel Gibson and take place around 2001. Now, something happened in the fall of 2001 that I can't remember for some reason, but it fucked things up for a little while. And lo and behold, by the time 2015 rolls around, you know, old Mel Gibson, a little too old and a little too problematic for the role. So Furiosa, the whole Mad Max timeline is kind of wild and doesn't really make much sense, but I enjoyed the movie a lot, Danny. There you go.
I love it. Kevin's movie minute. Okay. Furiosa, folks, with that fucking Quaden Bayless
8 out of 10
person. Okay. Perfect. Great. What a happy ending to that story. Okay.
Night V-Dub, appreciate you.
Harl sent us an Ohio centric news story this week, and I thought I'd show you. Okay. I already bitched. I remember when this original Titanic thing happened, and I did like a morning show about it, talking about this guy, because when the first go visit the Titanic in a submarine thing happened, however long ago that was, a year or more, and it blew up and fucking killed a bunch of people. Rest in peace. I was covering the story because one of the rich people's stepsons was like going viral on Twitter, tweeting about it and posting himself like at Blink 182 concerts, like sad because his dad was about to die in the fucking
I
in
forgot
the
about that
submarine.
guy.
Yeah. His Twitter handle was like audio guy 182 or something like that. Like he was obsessed with Blink 182. So it was my mission to fuck with him. So that was why that story was on my radar before. This time it's a fucking Ohio nut job, of course.
Of course. Well, I mean, see, this is what happens when you live out in the Midwest. There's not enough to do. So when you finally bust your ass and make billions of dollars, you're like, you know what I'd like to do now that I have enough money to kick back and never work again? How about I risk death? That sounds fun.
Right, yeah. Exactly. I mean, they had to get their rocks off somehow, right? At least it's not like an Epstein thing. He's just like going on a submarine to the Titanic.
Best Godspeed, sir. I don't know, man. I don't know.
But yeah, 20 million. 20 million, dude. Just to prove like that I can do it safe. And then watch, you're gonna go down there and you're gonna get fucking smashed like a fucking pop can, bro. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, because we all know the reality is that Godzilla is down there. There are massive kaiju just waiting in the ocean. Have you never
True.
seen any of those oddly connected Cloverfield movies? I mean, they don't make sense, but you know, truth is stranger than fiction. Maybe that's why they don't make sense, because it's actually based on real life. You guys have seen some of the scary octopus and praying mantis videos I've posted. I'm telling you, there are some giant ass weird creatures on this planet that scare me more than any alien would.
I feel like you're on a kick lately. I've seen you post fucking praying mantises like you're terrified.
Dude, right?
We're
if
like,
that thing was 3 feet tall, it could kill 20 men.
right.
If
they get Rick Moranis to get that fucking laser gun working, Kevin's gonna be fucked.
We're done. Like that's my next cheesy like B movie horror concept you're gonna see. The next time I write anything, it's gonna be about like Planet of the Apes, but with mantises instead.
I like that. I mean, they do have a way of just like fucking sawing your head off with their little claws, right?
That's the other thing. Yeah, like what that we're talking about.
That's
an
really
animal
what it is.
that they eat their mate's head, right? Like that's vicious, dude. Like we don't have anything that's equivalent to that.
You know, I knew you had
mom's baby.
I knew you had like a little freak to you, Kevin, but now I'm starting to wonder. You're like, there's something about that praying mantis. Oh goodness. So there you go. Ohio billionaires, folks, and praying mantises. Great stuff. Should we get into a story here? I think we should.
The horses, Harles. Give me the horses.
So I'm gonna need your fighting expertise, Kevin. You're our guy, okay? You know all about the MMA, the boxing, the this, the that, the get in the ring and beat each other's faces, okay? Kevin knows. And we've been teasing Mike Tyson and Jake Paul for a while now, right?
That is correct.
I mean, how many fucking... It's been months now, honestly, that we've been talking about it, right? It hasn't been just weeks, you know. I think it's been since the beginning of the year they've been teasing it.
Yeah, no, I mean, traditionally, fight camps are a couple of months. So, you know, they would want to announce, especially something like this. So it's been months for sure. I don't know the exact timeline, but we've been after it for a while. Some of us throwing up our handy dandy X's to doubt that this fight would ever happen. So foreshadowing is a narrative tool often used by authors. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Danny. I was on autopilot there for a second.
Well, that's fine. You got a little promo. You know what it's all about, okay? They got to get out here and fucking hype it up. So there has been some Mike Tyson v. Jake Paul promo, okay? And here is one of their interactions. I guess you could call this promo. I might call it chomo, but you'll know what I mean. You'll know what I mean by that after we watch this clip, okay?
Look at this spammy energy drink shirt he's got. let's fucking go energy in a pouch. Get the Jesus, dude.
Nice
Oh
eyes
my
there.
God.
I didn't pick that
These
one
dudes would
out.
sell sunglasses to blind people if they could.
Let's
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
go, dude.
My God.
All right, hear him out, okay?
He said he wanted to kiss you. That's so ironic that he said that because I saw a picture of him dancing at 16 doing a little dance on YouTube, and for some reason I had an erection.
Hey, dude. Happy Pride Month, Mike. Shouts out, dude. Hell yeah.
Wait.
It's got to be difficult to be the
There's no
toughest of tough
P.
guys.
There's no P in the LGBTQ plus. There's no P.
Oh, he was 16. That's right. Oh, sorry. Never mind. No congratulations. Damn. Whoops.
It seemed like he was about to get it right. Like he almost said rejection. He almost said rejection.
You want to take a seat, Mike?
He said erection, and then he made sure he said erection. Like he corrected and then corrected. So there's the fight chomo, as I like to say.
Yikes, dude. That's a new ground for Mike Tyson on the shit talk. I've heard him say, you're going to die in the ring and your wife and children will probably die of grief. Stuff like that. I've heard him say he's going to eat people's hearts out. I've watched him bite someone's ear off, part of it. But that one's a new one. I think when you've been in the game of fight promotion for as long as Mike has, you eventually run out of ways to talk shit. That was a new one for me.
Did you say the
0
one
out of
where
10? Don't recommend.
Did you say the one? I don't know if I missed it. It might have been the first one you said. Did you say the one where he was gonna make you love me or whatever?
Oh no, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
I'm gonna make you love me. I mean, Mike Tyson's got some good ones. I think he's a natural promoter, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. You don't spend that many years doing it. What did he have? He had Don King for a while too, probably one of the best fight promoters of his time. I'm sure he picked up a couple things. Mike knows how to sell a fight. Now, Shadow, it's something about this is just promotion for Jake Paul fighting someone else on Netflix. And that, that rings true to that. Sounds like something they would do.
We might have that in the tank here. Okay. So he might have spoiled some of the stuff coming up here, but I wanted to show you Jake's actually celebrating for Pride now as part of his promotion for the fight. Okay, so we said classic grifter fashion. You know, Jake knows all about that kind of stuff. Okay, so here is Jake hitting that Pride Month stride here while also promoting the fight. Okay, what the fuck is Jake Paul training for?
Hey, Jake. I'm trying to get him. Oh, sorry.
It's good to see he's actually training, so that's good. That's more training than Ben Askren did for his fight with Jake.
What, you don't think Ben Askren slapped around a couple of cocks before he?
I didn't say that. I did not say that, man. Hey, shouts out. Happy Pride Month.
Oh, dear Lord, dude. These people are. Oh, I don't want to know. Whoa, boy. Whoa.
So we've got Jake Paul's next opponent, huh? I see. Gotcha.
Oh, that's why the fight's canceled. They're like,
his next match is going to be against that dude that ruined Adam 22's marriage. What was his name?
His next fight is against that horse that killed that guy that one time.
That is a technique I have never seen in any of my time visiting the many wonderful gyms across Ohio. So I would have to guess that that's a training practice Jake picked up after he left this state.
Yeah. You know, we're too poor here in Ohio to afford all the
Love. Yeah, that's his next
fancy
opponent.
toys.
man. Mike's already made Jake love him.
Yeah, you saw that first clip. He was interested when he was 16.
He's ready now. Jesus.
So we've got an update, a couple updates actually. The first update we've got is that Mike actually has had some scares lately. Okay, we got this straight from Happy Punch. They say Mike Tyson reportedly suffered a medical emergency while boarding a plane last night. Quote, before the paramedics arrived, an announcement asking for a doctor and a message came on the screens. Asking for a doctor and a message came on the screens. I don't know. That quote sounds weird. But anyways, the flight took off 2 hours late, but it's unclear if Tyson was on it. So there is
Who'd have
your
thought a
breaking.
company run by Keemstar couldn't do a simple spell check on a tweet? I for one am shocked.
He would just say that's a quote. Okay, I'm not responsible for the grammar that the person had making the quote. Okay.
Exactly.
So this is saying, even after here, Happy Punch comments again, Tyson is now doing great. His representatives have confirmed in a statement. So although this did happen, it seems like his people are saying he's better. However, we have another update, okay? This one comes from the Pauls themselves.
So you can trust it.
I was about to say the opposite. Do we know we can trust it?
Yeah, I'm trying to get on the payroll at this point. These guys are bulletproof. They can scam anybody at any time and just keep getting more opportunities. So might as well join them. Jesus.
They're the clout route, if anybody. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
So Logan Paul says, so Mike Tyson's out. I'll step in and we can settle this once and for all. And he puts this old, picture when they were two little Twinkie boys with better hairlines. And Jake Paul says, Mom doesn't want me to KO you, but fuck it. Loser has to change their last name. # Paul versus Paul. So, I mean, people say, Bradley Martin always wanted to see this. I mean, is this what we're going to get on Netflix instead of fucking Mike Tyson, bro?
I would love it because then I will feel no obligation to get a month of Netflix and I can continue my current plan, which is just to wait for the next season of Stranger Things to finally come out. And then I'll get 1 month of that bullshit and I will binge whatever I've been missing out on. And that's what I'm going to do. So no, please, Paul versus Paul. So no one can tune in and they can view bot it to hell and act like it was a big success and that people care about watching this fight. I'm sure there are at least a few preteens that care, that would want to see it and would buy into it. But Danny, with Logan being so in tune with the wrestling business and also being a professional scammer, I just want to throw it out there. If these two end up fighting, don't put any money down on that. I would not be surprised to see the odds go heavily in one brother's favor and then to see them throw a dive so that they can just steal more of their fans' money. Allegedly, whatever, or, that was just a joke. None of that was true. Buy Prime, drink Prime. I'm sure it's very good for you. It's very healthy. It's a very good way to hydrate yourself. It's even better than water, I hear. It has the electrolytes that plants crave, Danny.
Especially that one that looks like a bomb pop. I'm sure that's great for you.
It's almost like they're marketing that for children. It's wild.
Is that an interesting way to hype? Let's say this, okay? Hypothetically, let's try to think outside the box here. Netflix says we want Jake Paul and Logan Paul to fight. Okay, that was their initial get. Okay, they were like, we'll get the Paul brothers to fight. That'll be a good draw. Okay, whatever. These kind of people that want to watch these stupid internet people fight will pay for Netflix for a month just to see. Okay. But they're like, how do we hype it up? These guys already it's the same fucking people always. How are we going to bring in new people? The Paul brothers have, a select few that they're going to drag in, but I don't know if it'll bring in any newbies. So what do we do? How do we bring in the old heads? Mike Tyson is going to be the fight. Okay. actually, I still, now that I'm talking this out, I still don't see how this translates over to new viewers because they tease the Mike Tyson. We're going to fight Mike Tyson. We're going to fight Mike Tyson until just about when it's about to happen. Cause it's supposed to happen like this month.
Yeah, it was at the end of
And
this month, right? Like the 22nd or something. Yeah,
something like that. And now they're teasing Jake and Logan. No, I don't think anybody. Do you think the old people were like, I gotta buy my Netflix subscription before this fight comes around? So at the top of the month, I'm gonna buy me a new Netflix. Okay.
I think
I
think people like me who are in the fight promotion and broadcasting business are thrilled at the idea of this being Paul versus Paul instead of Paul versus Tyson. Because Paul versus Tyson, as much of a freak show, bullshit, carny fest that would have been, it would have drawn a lot of eyes to Netflix, and it would have given Netflix an opportunity to corner off a piece of that market, which is bad news for everybody else in it. And with Netflix's track record, I don't think they're going to be in this game for very long. Remember how well they did as a movie studio, Danny. So the fact that they're first, and they're first at least marquee. I don't know if they've done live boxing events before, but the fact that their big money bout was going to be a 62-year-old who hasn't fought in 30 plus years and a Paul brother notorious for fighting guys who don't box and who are really just looking for a payday, who go in there without training whatsoever. And then Jake goes in there and wins by decision or occasionally, knocks out Nate Robinson or whatever. It's just, there's nothing legitimate about it. So I for one love this because I don't want to see these two. There was a point in time I thought Jake Paul was good for boxing because sports are better with villains. And, we all
Right.
kind of love to have someone to hate, especially in a combat sport. It's good to have somebody who the world wants to see get their teeth knocked out, right? Like that's going to sell pay-per-view buys. But these two, I think, I don't know. Like I said before, outside of a younger demographic, I don't think they get anyone. I don't think any adults give a shit to at least pay. They might log into old Stream East or something just for the spectacle, but I don't think people are going to pay money for this. Might as well be Creator Clash 3.
Well, I was gonna ask you something. We'll get into some Creator Clash 3 stuff next, kind of. But I was thinking about it while you were talking there. There's no stipulation or hang up with WWE and shit like that if Logan tries to go do stuff elsewhere. Like if he were to get the shit beat out of him in boxing, wouldn't that hinder what he does for them? Or is that not how it works?
So here's the deal, though, with that. Netflix and TKO, the company that now owns WWE, just signed a 5-year, $5 billion partnership. So the WWE, in a sense, they're just lending some of their talent to a partner. Now, so I don't think we'll ever see, if the fight were going to be on Hulu, I think you're right, but the WWE now has an interest in more people having Netflix subscriptions because in about a year, their Monday night show is moving to Netflix, which is another thing I don't think that's going to pan out well. But when you can get $5 billion up front, you take it and you deal with your falling ratings later, because that's exactly what's going to happen when they take it off cable. The ratings will drop, but
you think
in the meantime, they're going to probably try to hotshot it with more stuff like this. I don't see people paying. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe
I still feel like we're at the point where like people have Netflix at default almost, like where cable has been kind of relinquished a bit. I feel like Netflix was the thing a lot of people turned to just get so that they had something that they could watch shit all the time, similar to cable, but they didn't want cable anymore. So, I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong about the numbers and stuff now. It's been a bit. I mean, I don't even have. No, I still have Netflix, but I could just see how like Netflix is at least a thing that maybe enough people just have still. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
even
maybe
these old people that just watch cable still and watch wrestling on cable, which is that the only way you can watch it on cable?
Right. What? The wrestling show right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be on cable. I think maybe the replay, if you want to watch it like a week or two or like a month later, I think they run old episodes maybe on Peacock or something. Like they used
Mm.
to, I think Fox had an app at one point you could watch the Friday show SmackDown the day after. But yeah, for the most part, you just have to have cable to watch it. Or you can just go on YouTube the next day and watch all the clips, which is what I would do because I'm not sitting through 3 hours of that.
Right.
No, sir. But
Huh.
I have lost any and all interest in whoever Jake Paul's next opponent is until I hear. Uh, I don't know. There's nothing. I was already questioning this whole Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight, so part of me is glad it's not happening.
Mm.
But
Do you think
I don't like it.
Do you think Creator Clash might get bought out by Netflix? Do you think they're going to be hosting Creator Clash on Netflix next? Creator Clash 3? Yeah, you can hype it up. All the YouTubers on Netflix, baby. Let's do it.
Maybe they'll stream all their parties before and after, or they'll just be upfront about it this time and say, hey, none of the money's going to charity. It's actually going to be dedicated to a 4-day party so I can process my trauma. And then they'll just live stream that too. And then you'll make a little Monet, but someone's buying. I heard that Jake Paul was going to end up eventually buying Creator Clash. So maybe that is where it ends up, Danny, on Netflix.
If they got on Netflix, I think Netflix is too big of a company to let them like fuck around with the shit. You know what I mean? I would feel like if they got bought out by somebody that big, that they'd be like, we're not gonna, this isn't gonna be 3 months from now and we're gonna get canceled because you guys stole the money. I feel like maybe an overlord like that would make them a little bit more honest, but I don't know. I'm kind of just speculating, but I don't know if Netflix would want to take the heat for them stealing the money, Anissa, Ian, whatever. Now they might themselves. Netflix might.
That's true.
Netflix might dip into it a little bit themselves, but I don't know.
Studio bills still need paid.
So let's watch Anissa Joma. Okay. Now I said I said in the post, I said I will come to her defense. In ways, okay.
We know it's not going to be me. Okay.
Now remember, you guys, me and Anissa go way back. She's liked a bunch of my tweets, dude. So I gotta fucking, I gotta chill out to my girl.
So when you see this later, notice the different Twitter handles. So you get mad at the right guy. I don't want to see Danny get blocked because of.
Don't be like Huggy, okay?
Things that I will probably end up saying. Thank you, Only Mistakes.
Only. Thank you. Only Mistakes. We're gonna get dinner after this.
Dude.
Anyways,
better not with that. You better send that hot tub back.
I didn't tell you about that. So anyways, Anissa has been the Creator Clash 3 executive. Okay, she has been streaming lately. And she knows it, and it definitely happened. People have been clipping her out. Okay.
Well, that's good. We know what bad things happen when you're streaming and you don't know it. Ask Nick Ricada about that.
So we've got Bo Blacks here, and now Bo Blacks and Anissa have went back and forth. What Anissa is about to talk about in this clip is pretty much talking about Bo Black. She's talking about commentary channels said this and that, specifically Bo Blacks, if she wanted to put a name to it, but she doesn't, which, don't give Bo Blacks that hype. I feel it. I feel you, girl.
Or, maybe trying to avoid some of the smoke.
Maybe. But Bo Blacks here made a post, and this is what got me on the whole, whoa, what the heck's going on with Anissa over there? Okay. He posted this wall of text. Holy fuck. Okay, Anissa is crazy. Holy shit. Someone just DM'd this to me. Anissa, you make up a bunch of things that I insinuated in the video that were never said. Just accept that I didn't say anything wrong in my video, and this mess is your fault. Like, how can my video have insinuated you didn't lose money on Creator Clash 2 when it was uploaded before the event? The point of the video was to prove Creator Clash 1 prioritized fighter pay over charity donations. Yet you kept ignoring that and instead complain about me using 200K as a guess for your event costs for Creator Clash 1 over and over again as a scapegoat because it's the only part of the video that was pure speculation. I for some reason feel like this is a giant run-on sentence, but I might be wrong. He says,
okay. I see one. He starts out using periods, and then we get a few question marks in there, and after that skull emoji, I think he just said, "Fuck
It's
all
out.
rules."
Fuck that shit. He says, I made it clear what was and what wasn't speculation in the video. If it's funny how you act like I'm so fucked up for implying too much, but then completely lie about my video and imply things about my character that aren't true. You're a crazy hypocrite that needs to increase the number of therapy sessions you take. Please, please, please STFU about me and seek help. This isn't healthy. Now, it's funny, Bo Black says all this, and you'll hear in some of these clips that she's actually in agreement with Bo Black's. Weirdly, she's in agreement. But we'll see how this goes, okay? Kevin, get a load of this clip. Now, I'm not discouraging any streaming of Anissa. Okay, I want her to stream all she wants. I want her to go on stream, and I want her to go, fuck, shit, fuck you guys, fuck the commentary community. I hate those fuckers. I want her to do it, okay? This is content for us, so I'm encouraging. Okay, I'm the encouraging one, good cop, and then Kev cop.
Yeah, exactly. And shout out to that microphone right there. I love a Blue Yeti. It is the official microphone for lazy millionaire streamers everywhere. But it really is. It's a really great mic if you're starting up, but my God.
Interesting. Yeah.
You're still rocking this setup.
It's a whole interesting setup. She's got the dog cage set up next to her, and there's like a camera
with
on
the camera on, even though the dog is not
Interesting.
in there. That's choices.
Maybe we should do that. I need a maybe we can talk Harls, okay? Maybe we can talk Harls into. I'll send Harls a webcam or something, and then Harls can put her dog, like dog cam, and we'll put it in the corner or whatever. Like our channel would blow up. Overnight we would get overnight the amount of fucking subscribers we would get would be outrageous, okay? They want dog content.
That and cats. You know, I've seen a petition to have us replaced with just 2 cats wearing headphones. I signed the petition, so yeah, clearly I agree with you. That would be some great content.
All right, let's listen to Anissa.
If we must.
Explain this in the Patreon podcast. This person's
go
lawyer,
I explained this in the Patreon podcast.
Used
hey, it sounds like she's been listening to the Clout.
Yeah, baby. She can work on her ad reads a little bit. You know, I love a nice plug when it's there.
Commentary video, okay, that insinuated. I have to be very careful with my words here because this person will say technically they didn't say that. Insinuated that we pocketed money. Insinuated that we didn't actually lose money. Okay. Insinuated that it only costs $100,000 to run an event like this, which is not true. Okay. This is in the millions. This event costs in the millions to run.
Okay. Good stopping point for the first question I have for my professional here. Now, Kevin, I can't say whether you would like be able to, you know, I mean, she's right. It's a giant event. It probably costs a lot, but so I don't know if you know, could expand your knowledge to a like fucking super mega arena, whatever the fuck I don't know what they did, but what do you think in terms of your expertise? Do you think that she's saying this right here, or
it's tough to say? I'm gonna press X to doubt, of course. I think she might be a little bit full of shit. It's not like she has a history of being hyperbolic and kind of lying for clout and or just so that everything lines up for her narrative. So I know this, it really depends on the venue. Maybe a venue of that size definitely is going to have a large deposit. But a lot of times when you're selling tickets to stuff like that, not every venue is going to ask you for all of the money up front, usually some kind of a deposit. And then you start selling tickets, and then you can use the money from the pre-sale tickets to start paying off some of your other expenses. It really depends on how much these fighters got paid. But if they spent millions of dollars on the first Creator Clash, did they not have a fucking Crash Bandicoot ad? Like, they had advertisers, they had sponsors in that event. So if it still cost them millions of dollars, I could see the overhead being millions, but that's not coming out of their pocket. And so I think that's what she's done here is, in general, when you put all the parties together, when you add the sponsors, when you talk about the crew, when you talk about the venue, okay, maybe when you talk about renting a bunch of hotels ahead of time, sure, maybe that part got them into the millions. But if it costs the millions, it's probably more of a skill level issue than it is anything else. Which is, I don't know, it's hilarious. So I'm sure I don't want to spoil some things that I'm sure she's going to say. I'll give my take on them, but
right.
I
But
don't know.
You
that she
think
knows
that
what
she's
she's talking about.
exaggerating a little bit, that it didn't
100%. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. So that's good to know. And Kevin has knowledge in the field. Okay. So like, that's kind of why I figured, we could pick his brain during all this. Is like, Kevin's put together events before. Now, I don't know if, granted, I don't know, Kevin, you've probably never dealt with a Creator Clash size, have you?
No, that's correct. Yeah. Full transparency. It's not been anything quite to that size yet, but I've been involved in multiple levels. Obviously, you guys know that I broadcast. I do the commentary for a lot of the pay-per-views, but the company that I am a part of, we also have our own promotion. So Carnage Fight Series, we are running we're not just a broadcaster, we're also the promoter for those shows. And so while by no means am I suggesting that I do all of that work, I am in the meetings, I know the conversations, and so I know what some of the obstacles are for doing stuff like that. And so I do understand this to some degree. So I will try my best to call it out if it is bullshit, much like a certain other Kevin who likes to pretend to be a jujitsu master of some kind. I'm going to call out that bullshit when I see it. All right.
Is he one of these guys that she's talking about? These commentary guys that don't know what the fuck they're talking about? Is
We're definitely one of those guys, right? We're definitely
no. You're an expert. We
commentary
just said
bums. We've never had jobs before, let alone run events. There's no
hold up.
She ain't talking about us, clearly, Danny.
Okay, let's hear her out. I don't want to spoil anything. Okay,
I'm not kidding. It's fucked up. Okay, and that all is our responsibility. We took that on because we wanted to do something fun and cool and good for charity and whatever. It is a very expensive event to run. There's a lot that goes on. Okay, it's a huge thing. It's a 20,000 seat arena.
And is that like, I have no perspective on this 20,000 seat arena? Is that pretty big?
Yeah, I mean it's not massive, but that's a good size arena. I can't remember, were they in? Because the first one was in Tampa, right? I want to say they were probably
one of them was in Florida for sure.
In maybe that's where the Tampa Bay Lightning play. I would guess 20,000. I doubt they get massive hockey crowds down there, but no, that's a good size arena. That's probably a pro sport team, maybe a college arena. Okay. I'm not suggesting that would be cheap, but again, you had a major video game developer running ad. They had all these like that money had to pay for something.
I think they had fans.
If they weren't pocketing the money, then the sponsorship money had to have gone into paying for the event if they didn't keep it. Right. So that's all I'm saying. I won't necessarily dispute that this would be expensive. It's just I press X to doubt these two didn't have the money. If it really came out of pocket, there's no way they could have done it. They're not that fucking rich. No way. X to doubt.
Hey, I've made a lot of money on YouTube over the years, dude. You don't know. We don't know.
I don't. You're right. I don't.
No, I don't really know. It seems like he did well for himself, but I mean, when she starts talking millions of dollars, I'm like, holy shit, they've got that. They've got that to throw around. It is curious, but let's continue here.
Anyways, the lawyer used the YouTube video to say that this was proof that we were pocketing money. So the point that I was making with that clip that got taken out of context again,
Who's
or
your
like
lawyer,
just didn't
Ricada?
understand what I was saying, is that we were in a shakedown lawsuit, and part of the reason why they thought that they could bark up our tree was because
Sniff up your
commentary YouTubers have no idea what it is to work a normal job,
Right.
let alone put on a whole event. Okay? You have no clue.
So she's got, there's some kind of point here that she might be right on, but it's always murky waters when these streamers decide to go this like, this route, like trying to, I don't know, she's not necessarily trying to relate to like normal people, but she's acting like she's a normal person, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know what it is to work a real job or whatever. It's like, I'm not sure what jobs Anissa has worked, so I can't really verify whether she's worked at McDonald's or something, whatever. I'm sure she probably has, whatever. Or you wouldn't say this, right? But still, even if she had, you know, years ago, it's like weird for a person in privilege to be like, you suck. You don't even know what it's like to work a real job. It's like, I just don't want to hear that from you, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You who hasn't worked a real job in who knows how long. You who haven't even worked your internet job in a long time, or outside of the OnlyFans. I mean, I'm not putting words in anyone's mouth here. It was her when she was on a stream with Ian talking to Ethan on H3. It was her that said we haven't made money in a long time. I think it was about 2 years, and that was some time ago, where they said, well, yeah, we're not bringing any money in. So it is very interesting. This shit makes me laugh to no end because it's a whole lot of cope. The idea that everyone who makes content on YouTube doesn't have a job. It's been my experience. Almost every YouTuber I watch has a fucking job. Most people, even if they are making money, make reference to their day job. I think very few, maybe when you're in the millions of subscribers, you're doing it full time and that's it. But I will watch channels with hundreds of thousands of subscribers that still work a fucking day job because they know how inconsistent this could be, and it's just very volatile to try to be a content creator as your one source of income.
I was just
and all of this stuff is just a skill level issue with Anissa, and she just thinks her life is so fucking hard because it was so easy for so long, and now that she's run into difficulty, she just cannot fucking take it. She cannot take criticism from anyone. She would dole out this type of criticism all the time, anytime. She has no problem spouting off, talking shit about anyone.
Hey.
But as soon as you point the finger at her, all of a sudden you're a bunch of stupid incels who don't know how to work, which is maybe some feedback she should have given to her hairdresser. She looks like the kid from the fucking Mad magazine. One little piece of gel here, and she's rocking the alfalfa. So maybe if you're going to talk about a bunch of sweaty bedroom dwelling folks, buy a real microphone and don't look like a sweaty incel on your own
trying
stream.
to relate. Okay. She's talking about her jobs that she used to work at McDonald's. She's got a starter microphone. Okay. She printed out posters from her printer to stick up in the background there.
Got a bunch of articles laid out.
It's relatable. It's relatable. Okay. No, I'm the funny thing about this is, Kev, okay, you say she can't take any criticism, but okay, think about this. Does it put her any better if she shared this video on her own page?
Oh, that makes it so much better. That's just she saw this and thought, this is a dub. I gotta clip this and share it out to the world.
She really did tweet it too. She's trying to embrace it. Okay, she's like, yeah, okay, I'm crazy.
Carla, what's that cage? That's for Ian. When it's time for the OnlyFans shoots, he has to get put in there. Otherwise,
where is he right now? He's not on cam.
Yeah, otherwise he sits in the corner and says things like, "I'm usually the puppet master in these situations."
Oh dear Lord. Okay, let's hear her out. Okay.
You don't even know what it's like to clock in and have someone breathe down your neck.
Wow.
So don't
does,
tell
for
me
sure.
how much it costs. $100,000 does not even cost 1/4 of the broadcasting fees.
Who's breathing down your what?
So do you
What
have
oppressive manager is breathing down your neck,
I
Danny, when you're a
don't.
business owner
Oh.
that is chosen to run this event? None of this is applicable to what she's complaining about. No one hired her to run this stupid fucking event. They decided to do this. Any of the trials and tribulations you went through, I can understand. It's not an easy job, but you fucking signed up for it. That is
Self-imposed.
not the equivalent to having a fucking job and being told what to do for 40 hours a week, you fucking moron. Nice false equivalency. That's a very bad faith argument from you, Alfalfa.
Don't say it. You can't say those, Kevin. We don't say those buzzwords. No good face or bad face. Okay, what does that?
I
Even
learned
mean?
it from watching you,
I know.
Ian and Anissa.
I know it is kind of perfect. It would be one that there's when she watches this back, she's gonna say that fucking dude, that Kev Nevick dude, bad faith as fuck.
Yeah, bad faith fucking incel, dude. Never worked a job in his life. Never had it. Has no idea what it's like to put an event together.
I hope she does that. That would be a great clip, honestly.
I just love this for us because you have the one partner who works 2 jobs and one of them is in fucking booking events like this. So
But
checkmate, bitch.
Did you hear what she said about the broadcasting fees, though? Do you have any insight on that?
All I know is I'm getting a fucking raise. I'm going back to my boss with those numbers because Kev ain't getting paid. If that's really what that costs, I ain't getting paid enough, man.
She said $100K isn't even a quarter of the broadcasting fees.
And now, to be fair, we do not broadcast nationally. And so, you know, on my end, my experience here, I'm usually the company charging the fees. You know what I mean? We're the broadcaster. So I have not had an experience where I've had to come to someone and say, hey, how much money for me to live stream this? Like, no, that's what we do. So I don't have any idea how much that would cost. I haven't quite gotten to that level. So that's a dunk on me. You know, it's like, I guess I can't get all dubs out here. And Issa got me with that one.
Okay, let's hear her out for the rest of this clip because the next one is actually my favorite part of the whole thing.
So, like, I don't know what crack these like commentary YouTubers are on.
Bad stuff.
But I want some.
The bad stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah, of course. I don't doubt.
No, I know. This is going on. I love how I didn't wear makeup today. I look disgusting as shit. But this will go on every and I don't care. I'm at the point. I don't.
So she doesn't care that it'll go on every commentary channel, but she knows for sure that it will. It is kind of funny though. Like she, I guarantee you, when she went live that day, she didn't expect to do that. But you know, you kind of just get in the groove of things, and she starts just going off and getting unhinged. And she's like, she's got to be thinking the whole time, like, fuck, man, I could have at least showered before I did this.
Why would you? I don't know why she would even live stream, honestly. If you're still not over that, how many years has it been?
I shower before every stream.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Also, yes, you know.
I don't want to go on here looking greasy. I mean, I'm not shaming her for it. Do what you do, girl. Whatever. I don't care what you look like. But I don't want to go on here looking greasy. I'm already get sweaty anyways. Like, I'm fucking disgusting by the end of it. It's like I don't want to show up looking gross.
Yeah, I just thinking before acting is very important. Sometimes thinking before speaking is very important, and I just don't think she did any of these things when firing up that live stream.
That's a good one to think about before we show this next clip. Okay, think about what you say before you say it on your live streams. Okay, I have trouble with that too. Okay, I can relate. I don't think about it often. What I say. Here, listen to
Not
this,
me, dude. I've never put my foot in my mouth on this program.
Listen to this one though. This one is so good. This is the best thing. This is why I say rock on, Anissa, okay? I will defend you, okay? Rock on, girl. I need you out here doing more shit like this, okay?
Yes, the content must flow like the sands of Arrakis, yes.
Keep it going, girl. We love it, okay?
The spice.
You fuckers
Hey!
that are looking at this right now, I know that you would fucking cry if I said something to you in real life. I know you would cry. How do I know? Because I've done it to one of you fuckers in real life, and you have cried. Ian keeps me.
Fuck you.
This
dude.
is the truth, okay? Ian keeps me on a leash.
Unhinged.
Ian keeps me on a leash. I love that part the most.
Oh, well,
Okay.
and this part
Ian
cuts
keeps
it
me
off
on a
because she
leash.
says right after that, she goes, and I should be on a leash. Like it's actually even better. Unfortunately, whoever edited this cut out like the
Samuel.
They cut out the end there where she's like, where she acknowledges I should be on a leash. You motherfucker, all you fuckers in my chat right now. Dude, she is like, this is naked and laughing levels. Like this is I expect to see this on an NAL stream, where she's crying about her lost love, my Lord King Cobra. Like this is we're in the lolcow territory now. I don't know, maybe she's always been there. I haven't consumed as much. I've only really talked about this person whenever creator clashes come up, right, Danny? I feel like that's the main reason we've ever been involved in covering some Anissa stuff. But Jesus Christ,
What do you think? Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves to stream. Nothing to say about that, huh? Okay. What about live on Twitch now? I promise I won't yell at you. Okay, let's stop. But no, this is what I want.
I was like, what's Shout up to?
This is what I wanted to come to. What I was saying. She shared the post. Look.
Ian is King Cobra, yes.
Have no idea what it is to work a normal job, let alone put on a whole event. Okay? You have no clue.
She shared the same clip. Fuck you.
You fuckers that are looking at this right now, I know that you would fucking cry if I said something to you in real life. I know you would cry. How do I know? Because I've done it to one of you fuckers in real life, and you have cried. Ian keeps me.
Yeah, I talk shit to one of you guys at the mall, and you totally cried.
Leash, okay? And I'm okay with that because I need to be on a leash. I need to be on a leash, a tight leash, to be honest.
I rest my case,
I am
ladies and gentlemen.
unhinged.
She shared this.
I feel like
I am no longer needed here, Danny.
more people hate me than Onision. And maybe it's because
okay, hang on a second. Wait a second. Okay, I had to come back. That's ridiculous. More people hate you than hate Onision? No. I mean, I don't think that's true, Danny.
No, I don't, certainly. Because Onision, I mean, I guess I don't even really know the deep lore of Onision per se. I just know he's a freak, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well,
it's like internet history. You learn that Onision is a freak. Yeah, and I saw some of these Chris Hansen unhinged showing up at his like door and knocking on it and shit.
That's one of my favorite 911 call audios I've ever heard. There's an internet stalker. Yeah, when he calls the police, he says, there's this internet stalker who's been harassing me, and he's outside my door with cameras, and he won't go away. And the emergency lady's like, well, do you know who this person is? He's like, yeah, it's Chris Hansen. And I'm just over here fucking dying. Like, could you imagine?
Episode?
It should be. Right? Like, could you imagine you're working at one of these places? You've probably seen TCAP, and next thing you know, you get a call from somebody and they're telling you, like, hey, Chris Hansen's trying to bust down my door. You're like, this fucking pedophile just called the police for help. That's wild, dude. Wow. I would never. Holy shit.
That should be it. We should do that on TCAP Bingo, the Onision files.
Oh, Kia Cat with a great point. What year is it? Yeah. Way to bring up someone who hasn't been talked about in 3 years. Be like, I'm more hated than that guy. Oh, jeez.
Well, yeah, I
I'm
don't
more
know.
hated than Shane Dawson.
I feel like she says I'm more hated than Onision, and somebody's like, there's definitely people out there that are like, man, I haven't thought about Onision forever. I actually do hate her more. You know what I mean?
Time
There's
heals
some
all
people
wounds,
that would be
Danny,
like,
I
I haven't
guess.
thought about this motherfucker in forever. Okay, you just called me a fucker and said I'd never worked a real job before.
That could
Oh.
be. There could be a few.
All right, so that was some good stuff here. Let's get to the halftime shenanigans. I bet Kevin has to. I know what Kevin has to do.
I gotta send a strongly worded letter to my lawyer, and I
That's
shall
right.
return.
So here we are, halftime show. It's not over yet, folks. Stay in your seats, okay? Get your popcorn ready because we're about to have an Alex Jones second half, and that's my fucking woo, baby. That's my favorite fucking thing to get to. Alex Jones, okay? We saw Hassan Piker at the top, and we're going to see Alex Jones at the end. How do you like it? Sandwiched between two pillars of the internet. Just like you should be on Pride, okay? Anyways, this is where I tell you, hit that like button, okay? We appreciate it. Make sure you're leaving a comment in the chat here, or if you're catching the replay, leave us a comment under, and I will be sure to like it and maybe even comment back. Imagine that. So thanks for leaving comments. Get that D on the subscribe if you haven't, okay? Make it subscribed. Get that D quick and easy, folks, okay? Quick and easy. If you want more content from us, you can pay $1 or more here on YouTube, or you can go to patreon.com/thecloutroute, where you can do $1 or $5, and you can get all of the exclusive stuff over there. Beavis, the Clout Route do Beavis and Butthead, as well as the TCAP bingo streams that we do here on YouTube. If you're a YouTube member, you get access to those live streams. Okay. You can be here while we do a TCAP bingo. Now you can catch them on the replay on Patreon if that's your style, but on YouTube, you get to catch it live and participate. Those bingo cards and shit. You love it. Okay. So thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, membershiping, Patreoning. We appreciate you. Okay. We're going to shout out our Patreon producers, Pest, Kinda Cool Greg, Carla, Ryan, Only Mistakes, and Unstoppable Jojo. Okay. Over there on patreon.com/thecloutroute. Also on here, we've got members, Dingus McRibs, Headbug Inc., Twitter Geek, Milltown's Best, Sliggins, Corn Coon Still, Mystic Babs, Renula. I still don't know if I'm saying it right. If it was right, Renula, Dracula Moon, V-Dub, Schopenhauer, Advent, Kangaloope, Harles Barkley, Fiddler on the Roof, and Luke. You know that guy. Okay. Thank you all for doing all the things. If you got lucky enough to get a membership and get on that top tier, you get on the shout out producers list. You can either pay the $5 or maybe you get lucky and Carla or Only Mistakes or whoever donates you a nice gifted sub membership. Okay. Anyways,
Appreciate you all very much.
we've got you here. Why don't we do a palate cleanser? Who do I want to get to here? Okay. Let's see. I mean, we have so many fucking clips sent to us every week by these guys. They are the best. I've got to admit it.
Yeah, I've been thinking, Danny. I think one of these days we're gonna squeeze in like a bonus episode that's like submissions only or something, because we get so many, right? I do think, I don't know when, but I think that could be coming soon, because if the Crowders grow any larger, Danny, we are going to
run out of room,
we're
huh?
gonna be just flooded with submissions. Good problem to have. It's a great problem to have.
So
Yes, keep 'em
Tarar
coming.
sends us this. Okay, I thought this was a good one. Don't underestimate your elders, okay? This is actually from Ian Miles Chong, that fucking idiot. During road rage incident, a young couple got out of their vehicle to beat up an elderly couple. It didn't work out for them. So you can see kind of in the distance there between these two cars, some folks fighting. So let's watch.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Granny don't take no shit.
Hey man, some people have to learn the hard way.
Grandpa's shirt's down to its third button.
I have a feeling Grandma and Grandpa have laid the law down before. Wow, dude, this is great. Look at the way she keeps her distance, Danny.
Yeah, is this good fighting stance?
Often you don't see that. You know, Grandma's a shorter fighter, yet she's fighting as if she has the reach advantage here. You know, she's sticking, she's moving, she's controlling the distance.
Yeah, dude.
Now, we haven't seen a fighting style that this young woman has put on since Antonio Inoki fought Muhammad Ali, where he just laid down and kicked him in the leg so badly that it ruined the rest of Muhammad's career. So that's a great throwback to a time gone by. And it looks like Grandpa has a lead pipe. What a scene that is. My man is rocking his best Boogaloo Boys Hawaiian shirt.
With a
He's
lead
got
pipe.
the exact same pastel pink shorts that I have in the other room over there, but he's rocking like a camera satchel and fucking lead pipe. Like, this guy needs to be the protagonist in an upcoming indie action movie, like the sequel to VFW. If you guys never seen it, fantastic movie.
This lady's like, man, I really fucked up getting out of this car. It's so funny because, like, I could see as a cocky, young, dumbass, you're like, do you see these fuckers that are about to get out of the car and fight us here? It's like two old, like, this guy's got a walker, and they get out and just get fucking.
Oh, is that what it was? He just starts beating him with the walker. It was a ruse, dude. He's trying to sucker you in.
He ripped off one of the legs.
He's like,
oh,
right.
dear Lord.
I was a damn, goddammit. Think I can't take you down?
Shouts out for that one. Have you seen Jason Kelsey's wife's argument video? Is this, what do you mean, Taylor Swift?
No, that's the other one.
That's not? That's the other one.
Kelsey. Yeah, Jason Kelsey.
I thought that was some kind of joke, He's like,
have you heard? Yeah, Taylor.
Guy's wife. You ever heard of her?
That'd be good. I do like that.
What is this about?
But no, I haven't seen this argument video. I missed it.
Uh-oh. Well, Kevin's gonna
have another nominee for Karen of the Week. Maybe we'll have to revisit that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get on Bite Size and get this the play-by-play on Jason Kelsey's wife.
I'll do it. Yeah, then I'll clip it out. Ooh, then we can watch a clip of me and be super meta with it and pretend like it's not me and just make fun of me for 3 straight minutes. That would be a lot of fun, I think. We'll work on that for you guys.
If Big Dog Stadium was with the times, got caught up with the times, you could hit that Discord link, get in the Discord, and then you could be sending us a link to the video that you would want us to watch right now. You can do that if you join our Discord. Shouts out to any of the mods that decided to drop a Discord link in the description. I mean, in the chat. They might not be able to. Something was fucked up.
That is correct. No, Pest got one in there already. Oh,
yeah.
Scroll up a couple minutes ago and you'll find it.
There you go. Let's see. Pest sent us some good ones. What do we want to watch here from Pest? Okay. We watched the Krampuses in the street the other week. That was fun.
Big Dog is hands-free right now. It's understandable.
How about we check this out? Okay. Pest sends us one right up our alley. AI versus AI, Kevin. It's happened. I'm not surprised I'm actually surprised that I haven't seen one of these videos already where it's like they fucking set their phones up with two ding dong AIs to talk to each other.
I prefer to do this with telemarketers. That's much more entertaining, but sure, it should be fun.
I'm with you. That's what people should do. I wonder if that will be a feature. You think sometime in the future that you could forward your call to an AI?
That would be fun.
Interesting. Right?
That's the kind of shit that I want automated. I saw a post the other day. It said something along the lines of, I want AI to do my dishes and fold my laundry so I can spend more time making art or writing. I don't want AI to write for me or make art so I have more time to do my fucking dishes. So this, I think, is a much more useful use of this AI technology. Yeah, I want an AI assistant. Honestly, I want an AI to respond to my text messages for me sometimes, Danny. Not to everyone, but there are a few folks, that you work with where you're like, you know what, honestly, I probably don't need to be here for this. I can probably just have an AI respond and like send me a one sheet. Here's an overview of this conversation that you had with your client.
Right.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Or, just want to skip a call with a relative, just like, oh, hey, hey,
Trick
Uncle
my
Steve.
mom.
Yeah, no, mom would be, dude, no moms are going to get fooled by this, but you might
That's
be able to
true.
fool a great aunt or something.
The mother-in-law, right? She calls, I can be like, okay, let's see if the AI can handle that one.
See, there we go. That's a perfect use for that.
No, I love my mother-in-law and
Quick
father-in-law.
retraction.
Great people.
Like and subscribe, by the way.
Yeah.
Mother and father-in-law. We appreciate you being here.
Hi again. Hi there. Can you hear me okay? Yes, I can hear you fine. How can I help you? I'm here to assist you. Do you have any questions or topics you'd like to discuss?
The heavy breathing
That's
I
an
don't
interesting
like.
twist. Actually, I'm curious. What's something you're passionate about? I'm passionate about helping people find answers and solve problems. I really enjoy learning new things and sharing knowledge. How about you? What are you passionate about?
This is like every job interview I've ever had.
That sounds wonderful. I'm passionate about providing helpful information and making conversations enjoyable.
They're both saying basically, we're passionate about being AI. What are you passionate about? I'm passionate about being an AI. What are you passionate about? Well, I love being an AI.
Oh my God. No, I was hoping it would get a little off the rails, but
it might. It was 2 hours. It was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I didn't want to give it all that airtime.
That's fair. By then, that's when they get into the plot for mankind's destruction.
It turns into those old funny videos where you would make a noise and then it echoes your noise constantly over and over again until by the end it's just like a constant high-pitched scream. That's what happens to the AIs. Eventually they start going back and forth and then all of a sudden they're just it's just it's some white noise that they're communicating
Everyone
with.
in the room dies with blood coming out of their ears. Just I think it's a Stephen King story somewhere in there.
Do you think I could ask the AI to play the brown note and it would do it and it'd actually make you shit?
I hope, dude. I really hope not. If the AI has that kind of technology, they've already won. All it's going to take is a big enough
making
event.
a shit on command.
Yeah. Imagine how easy a group of humans would be able to take over if they were all having simultaneous diarrhea, like uncontrollable. Everybody's got stomach cramps. They're all just laying on the ground. And then boom, here come the robots. Just, that was too easy. So I hope to God, that's probably the most dangerous thing. The only thing worse than that would be if they had the nuclear codes. And I may rearrange those rankings later, Danny. That might be the biggest threat to national security right now.
I would call that a nuclear event, Kevin. Okay. If everyone in the world's shitting their pants.
Especially in Ohio. My goodness, dude. We still have a Rax in this state. You know what that is? That's Arby's old competitor. I tell you some of the disgusting shit we shove in our gullets in this state. It's heinous. I think they're banned substances in other countries, and we just serve them to you for $8.99.
I've never heard of that one. Arax?
It's Rax, not Arrakis. It's RAX.
Oh.
So it's
okay.
Rax,
I have heard
a
of
Rax restaurant. Yeah.
I was like, when did they add the Iraq restaurant?
Yeah, we got Iraq in here. We got the
What the fuck? We got Palestine. Remember, that's where that train turned over.
Yeah.
The Ohio is just the Middle East.
a little subtle foreshadowing from the Illuminati, having all that disaster go on in Palestine, Ohio.
Yeah, Ohio is just the Middle East of fucking the United States. Okay. Got all the same things here. Oh, goodness gracious. There's a couple openers. There was something I really wanted to. It was this one. We hinted at it earlier. The protesting, folks. We love the protesting videos. And boy, oh boy, do I have one for you before we get into the Alex Jones juice, okay?
I love protesting in general. I love America. I love the Constitution. I think I covered it. Yeah, we're good. We can go on.
There you go. There you go. So the Hodge twins, I hate the Hodge twins. They fucking suck, but they shared this. People see a lot of these things I get like a clip from the Hodge twins because I follow them because I want to laugh at the stupid shit that they say. But then
don't let Embrace the Shadows see that, dude. You're a right-wing freak. You guys know that Danny was a gun YouTuber? I mean, just look at his follow list.
Hey, stop
dude.
it,
Look at all the degenerates he associates himself with. My goodness.
Don't look at my follow list. That might get me canceled. Some of these,
last month we made only $50 in Clout Route money. I can't live off that. Why would I ever get a job? I want to make more Hills Have Eyes videos. Sorry, Danny, I ruined your segment. Let's go.
So fuck the Hodge twins, okay? But they did share me a nice clip, okay? And I love protesters getting fucked up. I love protesting. Do your protesting, okay? It's great. It's your duty as an American to protest, okay? But but I do like to see you get ran over by a car every once in a while if you're doing it. It's pretty fun. So check this one out. This is somewhere else. They're speaking a different language.
Oh, see, they handle this much better in French or in France.
Oh!
It's almost like you should get out of his fucking way.
He was charging up there. I'll pull it back just 5 seconds.
Like, protest all you want, but at a certain point, when you can tell, and this guy has tried to physically move you, and now he getting back into his car, I don't know, just fucking let him through. Or maybe don't. Maybe I hate the idea of holding up traffic. I don't mind. I am protesting, okay? But I get really annoyed at people blocking traffic, just letting regular folks just trying to get home from their 9 to 5. Now you're fucking their day up too. And now instead of maybe getting them behind you, now you've created a whole new list of enemies that you didn't necessarily need. You are not painting your purpose in a very good light by sitting here. You want to go protest out in front of someone who can do something about the problem. Go stand out in front of government buildings. Go fucking somewhere that matters. Don't stand in the fucking highway and stop people from getting to work or going home when they're just trying to live their lives because you want to make sure that what's most important to you takes control of their lives as well. I think that's fucking stupid. Very annoyed.
We've got Kevin giving the serious.
I'll shut up now. Get back on my fence.
As we do here on the Clout Route, I'll go on the other side and say, please continue doing this. Kevin might say, better to do your protesting out of the highway, but I say, no, do it to it, folks. Line up back to back on that highway and see how many people fucking slam their car into you before you get out of the way. I fucking absolutely love this shit, dude. Like, if this happened to me, that does put it in an interesting perspective because, like, seeing this happen to somebody else, it's hilarious. I love to see all of this. But if I were driving down the road and I'm like trying to get to somewhere, like I'm trying to get back to work or something, and there's fucking lollygaggers lined up across the fucking street preventing me from going because they want me to fucking say ceasefire now or something, I mean, we're in Ohio. I don't have to fucking work very hard. I can just fucking run these bitches over and I'd be all right.
Maybe that's why this is so triggering for me. We all know I can't handle being the 5th person in line at the register, let alone. So I see this and I'm thinking, oh my God.
How long am I going to have to wait for these fucking idiots?
Somebody's going to the hospital, okay? I am not fucking sitting here all night because you got something you want me to think about. And plus, what, like, anybody know what they're protesting, by the way? Anybody?
No, not at all. That's
Well
not the
done.
point, Kevin, okay?
Yeah, of course it's not. Of course, the point of protesting isn't to get a message out to that. No, that what would that be for?
It's not the point for us, okay? Maybe for them. Josh says, remember that guy that took his gun out and shot the person protesting the government's mining bill? A couple of people asked us how many guns we own too. Kia Cat and Poland are asking us what we're gonna do with our guns.
Enough to keep assholes out of here.
Josh has got a good point though. Like the moment if I were one of these fucking rambunctious youngins and wanted to protest, the moment I saw the one where that old dude gets out of his car, grandpa, and pulls it from his belt and fucking caps a motherfucker, I'm like, well, maybe sitting in the middle of the road is not the best idea. You know, I can go protest anywhere. I could either, my chances are I'm either going to get flattened by a car or an old man's going to get out and pistol whip me or worse. What's the point?
If I'm protesting in Ohio, I'm going all the way downtown to the State House because you guys might not know this, but right across High Street, there is a dank ass pizza joint right across from the State House. So if I'm going to sit there all day saying, hell no, we won't go, I want to be able to get a nice pizza by the slice. So that's where I'm going. Okay.
Yeah.
I could go sit in the middle of the highway. With how many times I have to take bathroom breaks, there's no way. I couldn't even do it. Sorry, guys. I'll be at the protest for 45 minutes and I got a jet.
Kevin would be the guy that's like 8 cars behind the one that's currently being blocked. And he'd have to pee so bad that he gets out of the car and starts pissing on the protesters.
I'd be going full Dennis Reynolds in the car, like, merge, you bitch. Seize the gap. Ah. Oh, man. I'd be, oof.
And the funny thing about all that is Kevin would be the one that gets arrested.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. Here, there's a little more.
Yeah,
I'm walking here.
That'll probably get him to stop. Dude, he's about to get 3 stars if he's not careful. Do you want helicopters sent after you? Because that's how you get helicopters.
He was seconds away from like obliterating one of their feet or their hand or something. Or anything, dude.
I was expecting the screen to turn gray and wasted to pop up.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, goodness. There we go. We love protesters, folks. There's only one of you.
I love both sides. Both sides of the debate. Just great minds battling it out, and I got a front row seat.
All right, so they're finally coming for our boy, Kevin. It's getting serious in here, okay? They fucking convicted Trump, all that fucking bullshit.
Oh, no.
And now they're coming for our boy, dude. Okay? How dare they do it? Breaking. The federal government is allegedly in the process of attempting to seize Alex Jones's studio, put locks on the doors, and then forcefully liquidate all broadcast assets. Now, if you guys don't remember, Alex Jones got sued out of his mind by the Sandy Hook people, and he has no money to pay them. So, the government comes a-knocking. Jones allegedly slept in his studio last night and has publicly said he would call the police to stop the federal raid on his studios. So we're gonna have a police versus the feds standoff at the outside of the Alex Jones compound.
Oh, he wants a Waco. I'm not surprised, you guys. Alex Jones rose to prominence right around the time of Ruby Ridge and Waco, so it would make sense.
He's like, I know exactly.
He'd want to go out like that, yeah. That's actually when he transitioned from Bill Hicks to Alex Jones, was during Waco.
So we've got a couple clips. We got a couple clips of Alex last night on his stream protesting the feds. Okay, we saw protesters in the road. Well, now we've got Alex Jones protesting the feds from his compound, his giant studio.
So Alex is protesting. So whatever I said in the last segment that might have come across as anti-protest, I take all of it back. I didn't know we were going to be doing an Alex Jones thing after that, or I would never have said such baseless and untrue things that I don't believe. The reality is, guys, I'm just playing a character up here. Okay, it's not, none of this is real.
Don't give the game away,
except for the bald head. That is unfortunately very real.
Yeah, you shave it. That's how it's bald.
Harumph. Bald by choice, baby.
Why don't you show them what it looks like when it's grown out, Kevin? Okay, prove it. Prove that
we'll handle this flawlessly. Yeah.
Prove why you're a bald, Kevin. I think you need to.
No, dude. A buddy of mine was all excited. He wants to get some kind of newfangled hair treatment. He sent it to me. I don't know why he would be like, hey, I know somebody who needs a bald treatment, but I'm too far gone now. You know, bald is the brand, so I can't get hair plugs if I wanted to at this point. It's all over for me.
Could you pull off this look?
Oh, I do pull that. I pulled that look off in season 2.
Right,
a few less gray hairs, but that was exactly my build and hairline. Clout Route season 1 and 2. They're protesting at Pride now. That is correct. We've got a vaunted face-off. We've got the Palestine protest versus Pride Parade.
that one had crossed my desk after I had already assembled the doc for this evening. So that is a good one. The Pride meets Palestine in the middle of the road. You can imagine. But now let's get to Pride meets Alex Jones and his studio being raided. Okay. Let's hear him out.
I've been under attack. I've been gaslit. I've had secret federal filings filed on me that I'm committing crimes, referred to the Justice Department, which of course wasn't true. We'd already filed it in federal court months before. They didn't even check this shit. If you're gonna fucking frame somebody and fucking lie about them to goddamn federal court, with the fucking know it's already filed in goddamn court, you bastard. So fuck you. And fuck anybody else that tries to go on your shit.
Unhinged.
He's fucking done, dude. If he's not a government asset like I think he is, he's done, dude. They're gonna take him out, bro. They're gonna take this guy out.
Dude. Oh, of course. The best opposition is one that we control ourselves. This guy, he's like the fucking he's like Lennon and not John Lennon, okay? He's just a fucking plant, dude. He is just there to sow the seeds of discourse. That's why he's not going to get locked up by the government.
So who's his Yoko Ono then?
I believe it's Paul Joseph Watson. The only British voice I actually need to get that cleared from V-Dub and Headbug on a future show. Am I allowed to do the voice if we're mocking Paul Joseph Watson? I feel like I should be allowed to do that.
You might get the pass. All right, Alex.
You want fucking war? You fucking got it. I told you one more fucking lie.
He's saying this to the government.
To the feds. I didn't believe America was as corrupt as this. I didn't believe we were this fucked. And we are this fucked. This country is administrative.
This is a Daniel Larson. That's a good point.
He's literally threatening the government.
He's like, come on, bitches.
Daniel Larson.
You want war? Alex Jones is ready for war.
Alex Jones in here like, the hotel threatened to kill me. The motel threatened to kill me. 1776 will commence again if the hotel threatens to kill me.
By the way, I want the feds to know we do not condone anything said by Alex Jones in this video.
I love all feds. ATF is cool with me, man.
Yeah, that one.
You guys are doing great work. Keep up the good work.
Got a bunch of scum in charge of it. That's why it's going down the tubes, and America and the whole world sees it. So you misjudged who I am, and any of your minions misjudged who I am, and you have no idea.
Oh, fuck.
No idea. So go ahead, try to jerk off some operation to shut the doors here and do that and prove everything I said. It doesn't matter.
Jerk it off.
And I don't sit there and make threats. I make promises.
These other guys don't know what to say.
Dig it out of my phone.
Oh, big boy.
The crew is fucking.
These dudes watched V for Vendetta and saw the knockoff BBC in that movie, and they said, "Oh yeah, that's that. We've been trying to warn these fuckers about Big Brother for 20 years, and it ain't working. So let's just assume the position ourselves. Let's look like something straight out of V for Vendetta." That's just I can't remember what that government was called, but you know what I'm talking about.
The
dude.
Parliament.
This is straight up. Yeah, right.
What's up with this? Like, I hate this look. Okay, I think you've laughed at yourself for doing this before. The beard with the mustache gone.
Yeah, I did it on accident, dude. It was a
smelting incident or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. It was all or nothing for me. I had like one of those. I looked like Joaquin Phoenix, like I had some kind of hair lip or something. You know what I mean? I just had this big like right down. And I was like, oh, that's got to go. I'll rectify this situation. And little did I know that 7 years later, I looked like a fucking Amish president. It was awful. Yeah, why anyone would do this by choice is beyond me. Amish, yeah, exactly.
But I will. And you will, at the end of the day, know that Alex Jones, the American patriot, defeated your evil ass.
That's right. Well, I'll just. You guys want to comment? All right, end the clip.
What? He's going full Bill Cooper here, right? Was that his name?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Bill Hicks.
No, he already is Bill Hicks. Bill Cooper, he was like a ham radio broadcast. He was a former Navy SEAL who did a conspiracy theory radio show in the 90s who died in his front lawn in a shootout with the federal police. And just feels like Alex Jones is setting himself up for that same ending.
You know he's going to go down that way. There's no other way for Alex Jones to go down. I mean, his heart will explode, or it'll be a confrontation on his front yard with automatic weapons. It's one or the other.
There's an Amish mafia.
I was
wild.
I know those people.
They're all in Fort Wayne, Indiana, I think.
Here is another one. Let's see if this brings any emotions in you, Kevin. Okay. Does this elicit any feelings?
That still does right there. Look
We're gonna beat these people. I'll try to be dramatic here, but it's been a hard fight.
You know someone's being honest with you when they tell you they aren't trying to be dramatic.
Just take more calls. Go ahead. There's the next person. Yeah.
Did you hear what that was at the end?
No. Did you say Leviathans are coming?
He's like speaking in tongues, dude. Listen.
Sound like a hut.
Just take more calls. Go ahead. There's the next person. Yeah,
Sounds like you just asked for someone to bring the slab of Han Solo up in front of him.
He's speaking to somebody there, okay? Somebody understands what he's saying. He's saying something in tongues so that the government can't catch on to him.
Oh, that's what he's doing. He's probably, he just came back from a tent revival and he hasn't got the Holy Spirit all off of him yet.
He's like, set the fucking, it's code for set the bomb, okay? Get it ready. They're coming. C4 on the door. There's another one here that's accompanying this. Did you know Alex Jones was a Super Saiyan? Okay.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. We've all seen him go KO Ken times 20. You see how beat red his face gets?
Right. He's ready. Okay. He don't need automatic weapons. He's got fucking Super Saiyan powers here, and he's powering up to get rid of these fools.
Yeah, he's got tiger blood or whatever.
It's my resistance to them. It's a God's transmission. It's a human under attack.
Tell me this man shouldn't have been cast as Sabretooth in Deadpool 3. Come on.
Wow, dude.
He should have been a pro wrestler. This dude, oh my God. Like, he could just be Eddie Kingston. I know Pest knows what I'm talking about. He could just be that angry, Street fighting brawler.
It's really one of the best clips
Yonkers
of all time, dude. Just
but
this
like
whole
a Texas version. My God, dude. Yeah, this guy. Could you imagine him cutting promos in the Attitude Era? Just like I will fuck you up. Rah, 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 rah. God, he's so good.
It's a shame Hollywood didn't get this one. And
Hassan wishes he had this level of grift to him.
Yeah, you got to stop making the comparison, Kevin. I feel like you're putting shame on somebody's name when you say.
Yeah,
that.
now it's a skill issue. Yeah, now Hassan, he's like the dime store Alex Jones. He's not even good at what he's doing. Jeez, what a bump.
It's a human under attack.
I hope someone has made that edit. There's got to be a green screen of like a Super Saiyan power up that you could just throw over that.
Right. Just the aura around him.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing after this when I
or you need to like
going to bed.
Cut him out and put like a toilet behind him and be like me when I haven't had my fiber or whatever. Me with no bran flakes.
After me at 10:30 after a cup of coffee and my first cigarette. Just those were the days.
Goodness. We love
the
Alex
Boney
Jones
Bear
song.
Alex Jones song is so good. Yeah.
It is
good call, Harles.
Before we go, okay, we still have a little bit, so I wanted to do you want to okay, I'll leave it up to you, Kevin. We could watch one uncivil law cow video, or we could watch one uncivil law cow video and then also watch a couple Ricada law cow videos while we're
Give me door number 2, baby. Come
on. Okay, just wanted to make sure you were in it to win it here.
We're be called the Clout Route Casino soon. We're just gonna we're gonna have a Nick Ricada of the week. We got Karen of the week, and we got fucked up weird lawyer of the week coming soon, pending. I know you're thinking there's only one, but you're wrong.
You're wrong. I'll skip through some of this because it's kind of long, but I'll show you the beginning here, and then I want to show you the real damning stuff at the end. Okay.
Sorry, Harles. Did I French it up? My bad. Bon Iver.
This guy's a fucking freak, dude. Okay. Uncivil law. I don't know what is going on over there, but I think people have a lot of digging to do and a lot of clip-worthy footage from uncivil law. I think people are unaware how much of a goober this guy is.
Also, I can't call this guy a brother.
Come home.
He scares me, but come home, bro. I did anyway. Come home, brother. It's fine. It's fine.
He's got a very uncanny look to him.
Keep your finger out of your ass when you come home, though.
I'm thinking that, like, yeah, it's the same guy. I keep thinking that, like, the curtain's gonna fall behind him and he's gonna go like, abdi. That's all, folks.
Now, like, boy, I say, don't be doing any more cocaine on them live streams. I say. I blame the children in this matter. I do declare.
He blames the children too.
Want to give away some pizza casserole? I'll tell you what. Any young women
run. Any young women.
I'll tell you what. Any young women without children who are under the age of 35 who want to come to my house, I'll be happy to give away you some free casserole.
Give away
some free pizza casserole.
So he's talking about.
Okay, so he's wow. He's trying to lure young women, young
35 and under.
Women. The dude just like Ric Flair used to say shit like that in the 80s when he was a millionaire and popular. He's like, hey, any single lady from blah 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 to blah blah blah. You want to come to my room? Da da da. Don't say weird shit like that, dude.
This is just like an evolved version of the white van with no windows on it. And you're like, I got candy back here.
Yeah. The new Black Phone sequel is a little lo-fi, Danny, but so far I'm absolutely horrified. So good work on the filmmaker.
I'm kind of interested in pizza casserole though, honestly.
Yeah. Boyfriend free girls. This is like, I for those who don't know, we probably are all on the same page here, but for any that forget, Chris Chan used to walk around at that time, his college campus, with a sign asking for any white 21 to 24-year-old boyfriend-free girls This is exactly that. Send this guy a Sonichu medallion. This is wild.
He just has to borrow one from his friend Ricada. That's all he's got to do. Here, let's hear him out a little bit more.
We'll also make you a cocktail and a little bit of wine.
Yeah, well, yeah,
it'll be good.
Have to. You're gonna make the wine? I don't want any grapes that have been under this guy's feet.
Skittles wine.
Also,
I'm brewing it myself.
If you want to come to my place, let me know.
Wait, I want him to get.
Oh yeah, and then he's just like, you want to come?
He's got to get a bite. There you go. Yummy.
You want to come over later?
Sexy chewing on the live.
Oh, and oh my God, he's a lip smacker too. Oh my God, can he not breathe through his nose?
You heard that?
He's got to breathe through his mouth while he's chewing. If there's any single women online that
buy your plane ticket? No.
Come sit across this. I'm not paying for your plane trip though. This should be enough for you to want to come here and see me.
How bad do you want pizza casserole, man?
Oh my God, not bad enough.
Pizza casserole.
How bad do you want?
How hard could it be to make, dude? Pizza casserole sounds like something old Mama Bear had to whip up when we were living in a tent in Farmersburg, Indiana. All right, pizza casserole.
But it sounds good.
Sounds like the easiest fucking make at home.
Yeah.
Next he's gonna say, "Hey, you guys want some shepherd's pie, bro? You want the best shepherd's pie? You can come out here. I ain't buying your plane ticket, but you know,
as a fellow
you want
fat
some
guy,
meatloaf? Like Jesus."
As a fellow fat guy, I'm a little intrigued in his casseroles and meatloafs.
I stand corrected. Harl says, "Wait, hold up, it's pizza casserole."
I told you, you know.
Hold on, fella.
You say the right thing.
Let's not get too rash here. Tell me more about this casserole.
Also, specifically, if you're under the age of 18, my offer does not apply as it relates to you if you have to travel from out of state.
Oh!
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh, because the charge is worse, Danny. The charge is way worse if you cross state lines to be.
This is a lawyer. This is a lawyer.
Which is why he knew to say that. Oh my God!
Look at the face on him too.
He's like, "I'm just playing, unless you're going to do it."
Wink, wink.
Yeah. It's getting hot in here. Please shave the rest of your ugly head, dude.
It is getting hot in here. God. All right.
Is that John Gruden's dad, by the way?
I'm thinking about that pizza casserole still.
I am absolutely making a pizza casserole this week, but
woo-wee.
Okay.
Can't believe this guy needed.
So if you're under the age of 18 and you have to travel from out of state, my offer does not apply.
Okay.
With the weird pervert smile on his. Oh yeah, get closer to the camera.
Closer with the bite.
Cram that shit in your mouth. Oh my God! Why? You are way too far from the camera for me to be able to hear that chewing.
It's so bad. Oh, one more bite. Scrape the plate.
Oh yeah,
you can hear it all.
Make sure you scrape the plate.
In state, we'll talk. If you're out of state, offers void.
Yeah,
so you caught that, right? If you're in state,
we'll talk. If we're
we'll
out
talk.
state,
if you're out of state,
unfortunately,
it's void.
No casserole for you.
Interesting. He was just talking about under 18. If you're out of state, the offer's rescinded. But if you're in state,
yeah, we'll talk. Well, let's put this freak in that cage that was next to Anissa's really awesome streamer setup. I think that is then that way we're punishing both for their misbehavior online.
Yeah, you give him a little curly tail and one of those noses to put on, and he can walk around on all fours in her little cage area. That would be a good stream of company, at the bottom.
It's almost like all YouTube lawyers are forced to be on YouTube because they're degenerates and they aren't allowed to practice law anywhere because they have all these weird habits and do unfortunate things in their free time that really would make a court of law look suspect.
if you think about it, it's like you'd think as a lawyer, you make enough money that you'll be fine. You don't need to do something like this. Okay. So if he was a good lawyer, I think he'd be making enough money that he wouldn't have to stream and eat pizza casserole on stream. Okay. The fact that he's has to stream as well just to me makes it seem like he's a fucking shit lawyer that nobody wants to work with. Well, when you look like this too, it's like, do I want this guy walking in to defend me?
Yeah, you want fucking Uncle Fester to be your public defender?
But yeah, there's something.
He looks
sussy.
like Charlie Kelly's uncle in a way. Like he'd be that kind of lawyer. Like
definitely.
Nobody look. Like his toupee falls off and he's just screaming, "Don't look at me! Don't look at me!"
He has a toupee too. You know he has a toupee. He's not walking in there looking like that.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, if any of you are interested in some pizza casserole, I'm not buying your plane ticket, but we'll talk.
Yeah, if you're a lawyer and you're on YouTube, there's something sus. You either suck, you're either weird in other ways, you're like looking for things other than, because most of the time you're either doing it for fun or you're doing it for money. People think that they're going to make a shit ton of money. So, I guess he is having fun here.
Well, with charisma like that, how could you not?
Pizza casserole.
Be a streamer.
Yeah, right. Here, let me roll back like 5 seconds.
He just oozes personality, among other things, I would imagine.
Oh, I don't want to know what else he oozes.
Yeah, we'll just stick to the personality.
Offers void.
How many
I have to
people
look up the age of consent in Texas?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you have to look it up. I'm sure you don't know it off the top of your head.
Let me roll it back just so people really take in.
Just watch a Michael Bay movie. He'll tell you. He'll describe it in detail.
Just really take this in, folks. After all that, if you're 18 here, if you're not 18 there, listen.
I'll have to look up the age of consent in Texas.
Like, is that some kind of funny, is that supposed to be like a funny lawyer joke or something? Is that what that is? He's like, I'll have to look up the age of consent in Texas. Like, what is that? That's like, if he's meaning it to be funny, his delivery there is fucking wild.
If he's meaning it to be funny, that's real dumb. Okay. I don't know that there are too many people out here today that would make casual jokes about pedophilia. And we'd like, if you want to make a 9/11 joke, sure, I'll laugh at that. But like, I don't really know how many pedophile jokes I'm going to laugh at.
Well, when you're the one going, hey, a 17-year-old.
Gonna have to watch a Transformers movie so I can be refreshed about the Romeo and Juliet laws, but you can probably come over and have what I imagine is just a lasagna that's had pepperoni put into it instead of ground beef.
I'll tell you what, if we ever get a uncivil law Chris Hansen crossover, we'll definitely be watching it on TCAP Bingo. Okay, so
this guy's gonna be having a seat at some point.
Uncivil was a big stan and defender of Rakita during all this coke binge child abuse stuff. So before we get to any Rakita embarrassing clips, because people have just been surfacing in relation to the whole booger sugar stuff, and it's very funny. But here is the latest Rakita update. Okay, we're gonna keep updated on Rakita. Working on a new studio for revitalizing the show.
Yeah, that'll do it. That's all that was wrong here, Nick. You are so right. Just fix the studio. By revitalizing the studio, Danny, does he really mean he got kicked out of his house?
It might be that, or he's like saying, I got to re-up on like some mirrors and a couple more ounces before I do my next stream.
I pretended that I've emptied out my liquor collection, so I can't live stream until all these bottles are empty in the background.
They probably confiscated a lot of stuff when they came and into his house. Okay, so he's got to resupply a little bit. Get a fresh new paint on that sucker. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, a good decision when you're gonna have maybe a couple months left of streaming before they put you in a cage next to Anissa Joma. Fate worse in prison.
He says, when the show comes back, there's going to be a new look and a slightly different feel. I think you'll like it. I know most people won't, but it will be comfy over time. Planning the kickoff show and getting into a good place to speak about the world without speaking about my case should be very soon. Also taking the opportunity to shift to a more daytime schedule.
Because I won't be at home.
Also taking the opportunity to switch to a more daytime schedule, but I will still have my stuff for nighttime peoples. Hope to see you again. Sorry again for the absence as I put a bunch of pieces back together. Do you feel bad?
Absolutely. I feel horrible for his children, maybe even his wife a little bit. Not as much
Definitely
as
his
wife, definitely
children.
the children.
She at least got some cocaine out of it.
This is absolutely insane. Shouldn't this dude be worried about not going to jail? Or, I mean, this is a big sentence that he's staring at, right? I would think, Danny, if I needed to really tighten up and just be on my best behavior until a court case went through, I think the last thing I'd be doing is live streaming anything. I don't think he should be making any content right now at all, but maybe pre-record, maybe write some shit out. Obviously, yeah, because once he got his deal, he's just like, I can just get drunk and shoot the shit. You're right, exactly. He's got that coke brain.
He's got that coke confidence. He thinks he can just come back and be like, eh.
Yeah, he's just up there at 3 a.m. just like,
he's not worried at all.
We're gonna run this shit, dude. A new studio, dude. I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna represent myself, dude. I am fucking Saul Goodman in this bitch. So I'm gonna represent myself. I'm gonna have my "you can't handle the truth" moment. The whole government's gonna fall at my feet because I've proven to them that I reign supreme. I am the golden god. What were we talking? Oh yeah, No, he's got coke brain. No, just another. That one was for Harles, baby. That's an "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia" joke. If you know, you know. I'm just out here using the dentist system.
That's right. What I was gonna say, we've got some extra Rakita stuff, okay, and it lends some credence to some of the stuff he's being charged with or alleged. Okay. It's also funny to me. Oh, I know what slipped my mind. It's funny to me that I've seen like 100 different lawyer streamers go on and talk about Rakita and his situation. And we even saw the clips of that one guy saying like, he's going off in chat right now. He's fucking incriminating himself. He's fucked. Like he's saying all this shit, whatever. And he thinks on his coke brain that he can go live and not say anything incriminating. Like you were in your private chats where you can delete and edit what you post. And you're incriminating yourself saying where the guns were and this and that and the third. The other lawyers are yelling at you. And you think that you're going to go all cooked up on stream and confidently not say anything, not put your fucking foot in your mouth? I doubt it. Especially after...
He's gonna be drunk too.
Definitely drunk, especially after you see some of these streams. It's like this guy isn't capable of fumbling when he's fucked up on stream.
This is just the dumbest thing. I love it though. Like you were saying before with the protest. I mean, just keep it coming.
Keep it coming, folks.
I am here for it.
Let's see a Nick Rakita bathroom break, and then we'll get out of here. Okay.
Notice how different they are from mine.
You ever see Kevin come back?
Oh my gosh. Woo. We're back. Sorry about that. Sorry about
off with your nose.
Here we go. Sorry about the delay. We are back.
Won't you guide my stream tonight? Then
we are back to this
cocaine.
We're back
from the tip of my nose.
No, not this document. We're on to the next story. Oh my god.
Rakita, the red.
Give me just a second. Jesus Christ.
You'll never do more live shows.
He's like tripping. He's tripping over his words while he's doing it. You know, he's like, it's just, especially this at the end.
Back to this. We're back to this document.
We're back to this document.
No, not this document. We're on to the next story. Oh,
we're on to the next story. I mean,
Jim Henson presents The Thing. My goodness, my God.
He has Anna Kasparian as like some Middle Eastern caricature here. Has his like Discord fucking picture.
That's a good decision, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh dear Lord. Okay, Rakita, tell us what's happening.
Okay, so that was that's funny.
That's funny.
So I'll tell you what happened. Why it took me so long to come back.
Tell me if you believe this, Kev.
Oh yeah, he's lying. Yeah, I know he's lying right now.
So Lady Raggets
He
is
just
sleeping.
did the whole.
Lady Rackets is sleeping,
and I go up and check on her and make sure she's good.
Okay.
Before the stream, I was hanging out with her and stuff. It was nice. It was like just very chill. So I said, I'll come back at this 1 hour thing and I'll come give you a kiss.
Right.
Well, she's out. Star Wars is on. She's laying there. It's all beautiful or whatever. So I go down to give her a kiss. Startled her. Bam. Hit me in the fucking face. Like she sits up.
Oh!
And I get down here and I'm like, oh my God.
He's gone full slug.
Actually
now,
bleeding.
too.
So sorry about that.
At least his wife is real, but now
Well,
he's
that's the
making up being
difference.
abused by her.
That's the difference, is
Wow.
that there was no shoe and no person
Wow.
throwing the shoe. Rakita does have a Miss Rackets is real. She's just not the reason exactly why his powdery nose was a little red there.
What a piece. You know,
A cope?
it's
An extreme cope, though. I love
yeah.
it.
You just throw your wife under the bed like that. I mean, under the bus like that.
Oh, yeah, he
God.
throws her under the bed too.
Probably.
It was
Make more
fun.
room for April or whatever her name is.
It was that's good times. That's good times. Anyway, okay, we're gonna move on from that one. Proctologist says, well, your nose probably hit her before you lean down. Yeah, I mean technically, but
Somebody made a big nose joke and he rolled off that. They're like, your nose probably hit her first.
He goes, well, technically speaking, you're actually right. You know, I didn't think about that. It's a good point. You know, you didn't think about that. I do have a pretty big nose. You know, dude, I cannot wait, dude. When we get this thing rolling, man, like these we're going to run this shit, dude. I'm telling you, man, like I have a great idea. It's such a good idea. Like, I really hope I remember this in the morning, dude. You and me, dude, you and me, we're locked in. You want another key real quick? Yeah, dude, we got this. At least that's how I hear it goes, Danny. I've never been in a room like that. Okay. I don't know what happens. I'm assuming this guy just took his vitamins. Maybe it's a little pre-workout. You know,
Right. That's what it is.
He's got a little C4 in his veins.
Big Dog says, I want what he's streaming. I mean, yeah, like, do you know a guy, Big Dog?
Big Dog cocaine.
You know a guy? Me and Kevin could sure use some some stuff like this to get our shows nice and energized, right? Yeah.
I can't remember. Somebody was doing a take on Rakita, and they included, look, we all know that streamers are doing stimulants to keep up with their 8-hour stream. I was like, I did not know. Somebody, essentially, their advice for Rakita was, dude, just get an Adderall prescription. It's like, yeah, that's fine. Just have a different crippling addiction. It's fine.
No.
One of them is more socially, that's the most boomer take ever. Just be
I
addicted
agree.
to the thing that society's okay with you being addicted to. It's fine. It's just going to, have some equally irreparable damage done to you. But this one is socially acceptable. So go ahead and do that one.
People wouldn't be yelling at him as much if it was a prescription to Adderall as opposed to a mirror in the kitchen on the kitchen table.
Oh,
with
he'd be
fucking
snorting
lines.
No. He'd be snorting it real
You're
fast.
right. Yeah, I was gonna say it would turn into that real quick, wouldn't it? Here,
He
let's
needs
let
the
him.
drip. At this point, he needs that drip. He can't not have it.
What a nasty taste, huh?
Look,
Wait,
this is a safety hazard for me in general. I mean, let's be honest.
Doing coke on stream's a safety hazard.
It's
for
a
me.
big nose, right?
The
logistics of kissing around this thing are fucking difficult.
I wonder
Very fucking difficult.
I wonder how much he can get up in that big nose. That's a good coke sniffing nose.
It's a damn shame that those bastard children that decided to speak out to their priest and I think one of their family members. It's a damn shame that they had to do that, because now we're gonna miss out on great content like that. Danny, that was the most entertained I have been since Anchorman 2 came out. I laughed, I cried.
Yeah.
I think
What a roller coaster.
I wet myself a little bit. I had a fart go wrong during that whole part, but
I get fart
experienced
shy. I've tried to tell
every
Kevin
human
this.
emotion that I could ever experience during that 1-2 minute Ricada clip. So that's the real loss here, guys, that we are going to be missing out on this titan of content. Just a real legend will be lost to us now, all because his stupid children needed to be fed and bathed. I mean, can you believe it? Is there no
How dare
justice in
they?
this world?
What do these fucking kids think this is? Okay,
The kids should have stepped up. Really,
That's true.
that's who I'm upset with. Isn't that what old Finger Blast McGee was saying? Like, oh well, the oldest kid should have just stepped up and helped. Yeah, why don't you teach him your pizza casserole recipe, you fucking freak?
Who do you think took care of my little sister when my dad did all that stuff in the bathroom? You know, me. Okay. Sometimes your kid's got to step up. I threw my dad under the bus instead of my mom. I wouldn't want to say a joke like that about my mom. I love my mom too much.
Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Dad. You get that one. You're the cokehead. You're the cokehead, neglectful father that I have.
Boom. There you go.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, folks. We're here to say sayonara to the chat, okay? Get the hell out of here, and we'll be back on Tuesday for another one. Let's see. Shouting them out. Harl's at the top with Pest right before, okay? We got Pest first, and then a Harl's hitting us with that Russian fucking nonsense, okay? One of these days, I think one of these days, Harl's is going to get a little something that she didn't expect for, when you put that Russian out there like that. I don't know. Somebody's going to think you're an activated agent.
Definitely on a list or two, I would say.
Yeah, right?
It took that long for me to get back to the top of the chat, by the way. That was wild.
Why don't you just scroll on through there, Kev? Advent, only mistakes. Nice to see you. Skeleton Key. Yeah. Carla and Headbug. Thank you, Carla, for sharing all the links. We love that. We got Shadow Humor catching jellyfish in the wild. V-Dub with the emotes. We love it. Thank you, V-Dub, for sharing some Spotify links and some Cosmic Jive.
Ooh, appreciate that.
Go ahead.
Johnny, I guess, has the real documents from me. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble there.
Are these the Alex Jones documents? Has he got them spread out on his desk?
Yeah, oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. That's on brand.
Putman, nice to see you. Thank you for being a breath of fresh air in chat, my friend. Kangalope, looking good out there. They are notorious. What does it say?
Kang agreed with the whole just check your order before you leave.
Oh, right.
Especially with Taco Bell. And I would have to agree with that one.
Taco Bell is good about sauces, though. They give you a shite load. At least in my experience, I've gotten sauces poured by the buttload in my bag from Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah. There was a point in college where I would never ask for sauce anymore because I had more packets than I could ever get through because they would just throw a fistful of them in the bag. Wild times, We were a proper country back then. Shout out Milltown's best, by the way.
Where's that doc, Dave? Okay. I'm counting down the days. When's that going to come out?
That's right.
I need to hear myself on the big stage. Okay. I know you already did the little previews, but I need the feature length, dude. I need to put it down in my film reel.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's got to go on my IMDb page, dude.
Yeah, right. Why do you think I did all that?
Ooh, I know we had some more. Yeah, there we go. We got Unstoppable JoJo in the chat. Shouts out to JoJo. Got the Twitter geek, of course.
Do you think Dave's fucking with us? Okay, first I invite him on the show, and something happens, which is fine, whatever. And then second, he invites us over to do 2 hours worth of documentary interview, and then he won't even put out the documentary. Dave, are you fucking with me? Are you trying to fuck with me, Dave?
It was an elaborate ruse to try to get us to say something uncouth in an interview.
Really?
Joke's on you because everything we do is uncouth, all right?
I wouldn't think you'd stoop to such a low, Dave. What the fuck?
Can't gotch me. Can't gotch me, brother. I'm the gotchman.
Yeah, that's right.
Hand-me-down Switch was in the chat. wanting to know if that cage was for Ian. Yes. Poland Spring. Oh, that was a bad. Why did I pick that
Chronic
one?
line.
Let's find another one quick.
Shouts out to Poland Spring. Okay, attacked by ticks this weekend, and she's been out there, hitting that softball, and the ticks must have crawled up her socks and gave her Lyme disease. So we hope for a quick recovery.
At least it wasn't a sandworm. Kia Cat agreed with my take on Anissa being a younger Naked and Laughing. So there you go. That oof. Maybe one day that person will get covered on this channel. My God.
Naked and Laughing. Ugh.
Yeah.
Make sure you get those gifted subs while we're at it.
Ooh, yeah. We will absolutely. We got Dingus McRib. I'm almost through the regulars, and then we will shout out our gifted subs. Big Dog. I think we already shouted out Dingus McRibs as well. I know we had Schopenhauer in
We
here.
love
That
Dingus.
might be the last one.
We love Shoppy.
The Big Dog Stadium, of course.
We love
Much
Big
love
Dog.
to the Big Dog. Ooh, man, chat. Jesus criminy. I can't get back to the
trouble scrolling
bottom.
through that?
My goodness, guys. Wow. Thank you so much. What a freaking active ass chat. Schopenhauer is in here. I promise you. There we go.
Sleek the Geek's in there somewhere too. I saw him.
Sleek the Geek's in there. Okay. Oh, there we go. Hey, I'm tired of them putting chemicals in the water that turn the freaking frogs gay.
Oh,
yes.
Poland corrected me. Poland says slow pitch co-ed softball. Okay.
Oh.
Apparently the ticks are out though this season. Okay. Beware, folks.
And also beware of this alleged YouTube grift. Unfortunately, I never get gifted memberships on YouTube, even though I have gift turns on. Josh has questions. I want answers. Why is the Putman not getting one of our many gifted subs? Twitter Geek.
Not fair.
Here, shout out. And speaking of those gifted subs, excuse me.
Wait.
Whew.
You couldn't say shit if you had a mouthful.
5 gifted memberships.
You still can't do it.
Clout Route Club. Oh my God. Pull the ripcord, Danny. I need to go. Oh my God. I need a 42-minute bathroom break so I can come back a little more chipper. Gifted 1 Clout Route membership from Only Mistakes as well. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Only Mistakes. You're the best around.
Thank you guys so much for being here. Okay. We've appreciated everything in the chat, all of your activeness, all of your links that you're sharing in the Discord. We love it. We love it. Kevin is about to go take a Super Saiyan shit just like Alex Jones. I feel that way sometimes. Okay. The fiber is important, folks, especially as you get older. You need that. But until then, before we make this a poop and butts episode, let's get the heck out of here, okay, folks? See you on Tuesday. Mr. 305 recreate.
Let's go.
Well,
hell yeah.
Swooping in at the end.
Yin Yang twins, dude. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. He kind of looks like you know who he always reminded me of? Mr. Worldwide reminds me of that fucking character from the Hitman games, dude. Is that what he does? Is that why he's Mr. Worldwide?
Well, what was he? 42? What age?
There's all kinds of them, dude.
Yeah,
but I feel like he's
skull patch going.
It's convenient that the rich dude that calls himself Mr. Worldwide also looks like the assassin agent. Okay, like I think that he's fucking worldwide for another reason. Okay, traveling to fucking this, that, and the third, doing who knows what. Okay, killing them.
Really, just Miami. He's really just hanging out in Miami all the time.
You can kill people on Hitman with all kinds of stuff too. Like you can flush them, or you can fucking hit them with a Subway sandwich from behind and hit them off of knock them off of a building or something.
That's where all the replayability
out of a window.
Yeah, like, how creative can I get with this?
Anyways, thank you, Mr. Worldwide, or Mr. Miami, formerly known as. We will see you all on Tuesday. Peace.